Let's hit the button first, and then somebody can explain how things went last time.
See what she's doing there? She's trying to announce as if it was her idea to hit the button, instead of having to point out the reminder that it exists.
All right, whoever decides to tell me how it went last time gets inspiration.
Already got one.
So last time... honestly, it was just a bit of a lazy day, really. Just catching up on things, ticking off a few things on the list, confirming that yes, indeed, we had all the components we needed for the key. That our neighbor, the detective, might in fact be a Rakshasa. Considering he could call this place the Tiger's Eye. Seems likely.
I remember, didn't Zord show up?
We enjoyed our wazoo. Art Incarnate still continues to deliberate on if he'll do that interview and how. But he wants that penguin. The moon penguin of Booth, in fact.
I need the penguin.
We helped the black staff to clean out her potion closet.
As we all looked at it questionably.
And then realized they were worth a lot of money.
I'm gonna sell mine.
Reason.
Had a
I
nice
still don't know why.
Had a nice simple chat with the Harbor Dragon. And in general, it's just, we're ready for a vault. We believe. But we'll do it first thing in the morning, get some exercise, have a breakfast.
Yeah, we did find out that the Brass Dragon is not actually that interested in loot boxes.
And Lou was tasked with some homework in order to keep him quiet.
And Matrix.
Only shot you to
Here's
learn
your
that,
coloring
didn't
book. Just shut up and stay in the
Yep.
corner.
Matrix
yes.
did get some news about missing
Family
family and
members.
friends. Yes.
Yeah.
Who knows if
Which
that's
she
even true?
immediately- Yes, it might have been a lie given it was a Rakshasa, but yes, Chalak's list there to confirm it. Possibly.
But yes, and you were told that you were going to be meeting... oh dear, Zero Dark 30, effectively. You were going to be there very early because you'd rented out a large time block at the theater to avoid getting suspicion. You all do get a very restful night's sleep. One of you, though, has a very interesting night's sleep. As a matter of fact, should I pull up the exact wording?
Ah, yes, having restful sleep. That's the fantasy part of it all.
I know, yeah, we don't get restful night's sleep. See, this is what happens when you don't open the second book that you need.
Like inserting a second CD for a game.
There we go. Yes, it's like, please load second disc. That didn't help me. Ah, there we go. So, Uzana, you get another very interesting dream.
Oh boy.
You actually get to dream again of that wonderful library that you had that dream of before.
Ooh.
But things are a little bit different. Namely, you travel through the library, you travel through the books, and you eventually walk down which seems to be some sort of like a living quarters area. You walk down to the living quarters area, and it takes a moment, but you reach a door, you open the door, and everything in that room is set up exactly how you would want your room. The perfect desk with the perfect setup for your inks, anything for copying over your spell books. The exact type of fabric you would prefer on your bed, the perfect colors. Where everything is absolutely perfect and meets your desires with perfection. Although, you also notice suddenly the door shuts. It takes a moment, the door reopens again. And while you can still see about half of the room contains everything exactly as it was before, new things have been added into the room. And give me an insight check.
All right. 7.
Main thing you notice is there's a couple of nautical themes that have been added to the room. It's been adjusted to, you don't know why, but it's not 100% your thing, but it has been adjusted for something else. At this point, you wake up in the morning as expected.
Oh, it's slowly turning into Harden's man cave.
There's gonna be pets in there next time.
We've hashed that out, and it's the idea that Harton's side of a room is probably the tidiest because hers is filled with experimental bits, scrolls, everything she can learn from.
I was just going to ask if there was a polar bear skin rug.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then.
As opposed to Simon, who had a literal section of the house that was a cave. Among us.
The door did
Get
shut,
my beaver pelts.
and then after a moment, like it was just a temporary pause. The door opened up again, and it was completely changed.
Hmm.
And the room was very inviting. But yes, you wake up perfectly rested. Nothing seems amiss.
Hmm.
That seems strangest of all. Where's the night terrors? Why am I not in a puddle of cold sweat like usual? What is this shit?
Cheese of the
Where are
Duncan.
the
I don't think they have them.
Where are the terriers? For the night is full of terriers.
I like that. But yes, you all are woken absurdly early because you have a meeting outside of the theater. Any conversations before you get... The paper isn't even up yet, guys. You're getting up before your morning paper.
Does coffee exist in this universe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well established.
Chicago
many
has it.
brands.
Mhm.
Like, canonically in the Forgotten Realms, there's lots of coffee.
Actually, here's a good
Yeah.
question. How do we actually get woken up early? Do we have a window knocker pass by?
I
Or is it
assume
just Lou
Chicago
that's
has
just
a
not
functioning
trancing?
alarm clock.
Doors open.
Awooga! Awooga! Okay, Chicago, I'm up.
We need
Chances are,
seven.
I assume someone has something that allows them to wake up. That, or you arrange for a door knocker.
We need several dozen mugs of coffee. Get to it.
Use a couple of copper coins on top of a wax candle. What is burnt down far enough, they topple and clatter. The only problem is we only have enough candle wax, or we only have long enough candles for an hour each time, so we don't get a lot of sleep.
But yes, Uzana, do you inform your husband of your now secondary dream?
Of course, I informed her of the first one.
I'm a bit pissed off that these things won't leave us the fuck alone while we're dreaming.
I know, but have you had any strange dreams?
Not recently. Sure, I told you about the ones I had before.
I mean, I kind of figured the nautical might have been your influence because of your god.
Maybe. If so, that'd be nice. That'd be a sign of protection. Otherwise, it could just be filthy lies and setting you up for, false sense of security.
Then why would it change?
It's trying to gauge your reactions, maybe. See when you let your guard down. Like, oh, this is like my husband's place. I'll calm down a wee bit.
Potentially.
As opposed to you getting all worked up on your science gear.
Still, should we have it looked at?
Oh, exactly by who?
Can't really say either.
Yeah, you could always do a wee detect magic on yourself, see if there's a malign influence lingering.
Well, I mean, I do have the stone still.
Aye.
But I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not more nautically natured.
The stone does speak up and say, I have not been giving you any interesting dreams.
Have you
I've
peeked with
chronicled them, yes.
Oh, well, what's your opinion?
Well, you said that there was another one, yes?
Yes, there was a previous one.
Yes. Well, it could be you're either thinking of something that you desire, or something could also be trying to send you a message.
That is true.
Our anniversary's not coming up for another few months.
But who would be sending the message?
There are possibilities, but a lot of them right now, we would need more information.
Agreed.
It's a case of
I am
someone
intrigued.
Yes, if someone interrupts me in these days, it's usually someone I can fucking talk to. And it's a very clear message. Well, Axel needs more help. Reckon the Earth can't do this without you. Someone keep an eye on Lou.
Could get a babysitter. You have to look after Lou.
The ring speaks up. He does need a babysitter.
Is one enough?
I'm an 80-year-old man. I'm a fully grown-up man now.
That is exactly what Harden says in response. He's an 80-year-old man. He's fully grown, even by elf standards, no matter what they try to bullshit him about. He's
Well, that
only
doesn't mean he doesn't need a babysitter. It
He
means he
only
shouldn't
would-
need a babysitter.
Yes, he shouldn't. He only would be questionably seen as an adult by elves. Everyone else, no, you're an adult by now. But man, his fucking, well, his adopted man did a number on him, didn't she? I don't know if she's entirely to blame, though. Sure, quite a lot of it came from what his dad was. Not the halfling one.
I don't think he'd like to hear you say that.
Yeah, is Lou a half drow?
No.
Okay.
You saw his mother. A full drow.
Did I?
Just-
Okay, did
Just
I?
over the years he was raised, the blood thinned.
It'd be too easy of an excuse if it was just half drow.
Yeah, I guess that would kind of cheapen it a little bit. Yeah.
He got too many blood transfusions with halfling blood.
Hey, we'll think
Oh
about.
no! Oh no!
Oh, I mean, it's not something you get to consider, though. But do you think Jarl Axel would have been a bit like Lou if he were not raised among the cutthroat nature of the Drow? If he were in a
Interesting thought experiment.
If he were in a halfling village, someone who's that naturally flamboyant and needs flair, I think he might have been a wee bit like Lou. Doing whatever he does to amuse himself, but not having the pressure of a knife in the back. Well, we'll see how the dreams go further.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice just not to have anyone interrupt them for a wee bit, though. I admit I'm getting used to that. I'm quite enjoying it. You know, till the spider web. That were annoying. I lit that cunt up several times with a guide and bolt, and apparently I was one of the lower priorities.
Poor Harton's offended that he wasn't a higher target. You might have lit him up, but you didn't offend him.
Alright, time to go wake these kites up. Walks over to the horse room, thaumaturgy door swings open. Repeats on
Garrick's in
Gaddix.
the kitchen making bread.
I just said repeats on Gaddix's lab. The orange room because he knows he needs it.
Imagine with Gaddix, it's just that the alarm has just been going off for half an hour. Gaddix is still not up because he didn't mount the cargo to the machinery on the
No,
bed
he's-
that's supposed to
he's-
shake him out.
No, he's still got his helmet on, so he's not hearing it. Yeah.
You can't hear
He fell
more.
asleep with his helmet on,
Yeah.
so the white noise is overcoming.
Yeah, you can't hear the alarm anyway because Cargo's plugged into the ethanol still right now.
Yeah.
It's just deafening, bubbling, burbling noises.
One day that still is going to explode, and you're all doomed. Actually,
As you're slowly thaumaturging the doors open, Falwek just gets up and opens both of their doors because he hears the other door swinging
okay.
open from up above.
Actually, it'll probably just take out the private bathroom and Kago's room.
Yeah.
You guys should be fine. Who's above me? Oh.
Kind of short, so most people.
I believe.
Only with Horik do you have an equal.
Oh. Tavern's closed. Go home.
Yeah, it's not just.
Oh, that's Frunes that's closed.
Heaven's closed. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
So get the fuck out and sling your rook.
Here.
Oh, good. I thought
Oh.
he was dead. On your feet.
Hey. Fucking. Dark us down in the mines.
Hey, open your eyes. Come on, we're
Eyes
off to go
look
crack
fine.
one a vault. It'll be fun.
Hopefully.
Probably would have
Otherwise-
explained before we went to bed to the kids that we're going to be gone first thing. We will be back,
Yes.
as before.
They are okay with this.
Alright, we're going underneath
Fun
the city a
faces.
little bit. As you've already come back from the Xanathar's lair, what's the worst that could happen?
The dragon eats us.
So good news about your pa, he's back. Bad news is also a bag of dust. But don't worry, we'll scrape it together the funds.
I'm just saying, there's one trap here. Hysterically, that has wiped entire parties for the dumbest reason possible.
Think of
So
how-
I don't.
Think of how long it would take to get a good revival paid for with just the profits of the bar.
Oh God. See you
Got
in
it.
3 years.
It's been a couple of
Gentle
years now.
repose,
Good luck.
Gentle repose, gentle repose.
Who's going to
Carol
cast
Axel's
it?
just looking around, going, "I am never going to financially recover from this." It's like he had the diamond I had for this.
Please, like he couldn't gather up enough diamonds for this shit easily.
he probably has enough of them on his person right now.
Yep. They're basically just stress brocks to him, you know? Put the hand in the pocket, reassure him he's got the most expensive gems around.
It's like, it's alright, I've got the gem for the true resurrection. Just find somebody who can cast it.
I can't go into the places they have them.
Yeah, that would be a problem for him. It's like, they don't want to talk to me for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't need them asking questions.
It's like, why do you want to resurrect these people? That's a good question.
What are you doing in our city?
As I told your dear leader, it's because I came here on vacation. Then why don't you resurrect me?
What are you actually doing in our city?
I don't know. I wish I wasn't here.
Discovery he made was one that he'll have to live with forever, or until Lou
Yes.
dies.
And despite the early rising because of Horik, of course, there is a full spread for breakfast. We don't leave without a proper amount of calories to fuel us for the rest of the day.
Got a carbo load every day. That's how I run marathons every day.
That does remind
Fresh
me.
toast. There's coffee stuff and some good tea.
Did Horik use some of the
I
recipes?
mean, Kago is also a toaster.
Where does Cargo give coffee now again?
I'm
Leg.
not making
Your
shadow
left leg,
bread.
or one of the rear legs.
Horik,
Possibly both, so we can have 2 cups at once. I don't
as
know.
you do a recipe from the book, you get a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. It doesn't actually give you a benefit, but you feel good. You feel right. This is something that you want to continue.
Okay.
It's controlling your brain.
I have the
There's a plot for
Necronomicon
controlling
of
me.
potatoes. Excellent.
It's just like one of those like dopamine rushes, like you had a really good dose of caffeine for a moment there.
Oh man, that's definitely a halfling thing. Just dopamine rush from potato.
Haven't had something this close since I had cheese.
But you have your wonderful breakfast. Because thank goodness you have a halfling chef.
Xanathar doesn't have one anymore. We took care of that.
It really was the meanest thing we did.
So how many of his rerolls do we take?
I don't know, but I bet half his employees are quit by now.
Oh, if only we could use Horik as a halfling chef to steal inspiration. Oh, that'd be
I need Felric's
amazing.
sheet, not Felric's token. But yes, you go down to the Felric sheet is blocking the player tab. That is fantastic. Thank you. And you head on down to the theater.
Yetra, yes.
The theater. You get out to the pink flump, and of course, standing outside the pink flump is a very nondescript looking, about maybe 20-ish year old man, bit on the short side.
Extremely nondescript. This man is completely unnoteworthy. Disturbingly generic.
Other than the very large hat with the plumed feather that sticks out like a sore thumb, because yes, otherwise he is completely unremarkable.
I mean,
And
that's
he gives
true in
you
his
all-
normal form as well. You know he got his ass kicked by a kobold?
That is not canon.
Oh,
What
but it
is
is.
canon is if you take the hat off and you give him hair, even with the eye patch, his own men don't recognize him.
Well, they'll just think now, Halo.
Literally, he did that. He disguised himself and walked through Menzo Baronzon without his hat, with hair, but still had his eye patch on. Nobody recognized him.
Just
I mean, a
shows
lot
you
of
they don't
drows
pay-
have to have missing eyes.
It just shows they don't pay attention much. You don't look someone in the eyes, or else you might end up having an enemy.
You don't
Yeah.
care about male drow.
When the boss wants to walk through town wearing a strange getup, you don't look twice at him.
Yep. Oh,
It's
fuck,
like, no,
he's
his
doing-
own men didn't recognize him.
Oh, fuck, he's doing the peddler act. Oh, who is that stranger from out of town? Just let him go, just let him go. Look at him giggling.
Oh no, they were in the middle of combat. And they just kind of pause and they're just like, who are you? And then he literally is like, okay, hold on, hair off, hat on. Boss!
It's like 1 inch of hair
pulled a
vanishes.
Oh, he has that much of a generic face.
No, it's just that you don't expect to see Jarlaxle with hair. So in their mind, they're like, no, that can't be Jarlaxle.
All
Because
I
he
s-
doesn't have the hat and he has hair.
All I'm imagining is he's also still in his full purple ridiculous regalia with his rainbow Pawafui. But
Yeah.
it's the little tuft of white hair that just throws him off. That can't be him.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. He still dresses like Jarlaxle. He had more gold and jewelry than a man should ever have.
So I think it goes without saying that drow are just generally dumb. It's not simply a Drizzt thing. Correction, a Drist thing.
It's just Jarlaxle has that little niche where it's just you look at him, you can spot him at a distance, and if you can't, people just don't. It's like, no, this person is too low key. They're not Jarlaxle. But anyways, you do meet the nondescript individual. He says, please do come on in. Apparently, we're supposed to have a meeting with the owner and the stage manager, and then we'll be able to get to work.
Of course,
And-
strange new person.
Any questions?
Is there anything we're not allowed to touch?
I suppose that she will be covering that. As far as I know, we have full run of the theater.
Has the unicorn already been arranged?
Yes. It'll be something that I will signal for when we get down there. Obviously, I can't just wheel the unicorn in. That would be a bit of a tell.
Alright.
Would be kind of cool though.
Did you
I
ever-
mean, wouldn't it technically fit a unicorn prop in a theater?
It's a very expensive looking one, though. They'd ask questions. Mind you, we could just answer if we've got Barnett from Zord. He's a good friend.
It's just too identifiable, and I would rather not immediately blow Zord's cover. I want plausible deniability for the population. I suspect at this stage, once things conclude, Zord's disguise won't be able to hold up to those in charge. But
I see.
I suspect that at least for the general populace, it'll be kept under wraps.
That reminds me, Lou, you did mention you wanted to write a play of sorts. Have you
Oh,
actually
the
done so?
Titanic.
Oh no.
I gave you so much time. I gave you restrictions.
But the name of the ship is actually the Lou Lime. It's Louxlime.
More of a name for a wagon trail. Or one of them things down on Lantern, the automated carriages.
No, it's a very fancy ship, and I haven't finished the play yet, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't sink.
You sure it sounds like high-speed transport, the Lou Lime.
Oh, we should get an airship.
An airship.
Really
Right.
not. I'd rather
I-
not.
I'm wondering though, if it's an airship, how are you going to make the whole thing with swimming on a plank if it crashes over land?
Don't crash.
He's got you there. Anyway, lovely. Let's go meet the owner.
Correct. So we're here to do the Titanic. We're practicing the Titanic. Got it. Wonderful. So he does enter into the building, and I assume you all do follow in.
Yes.
At which point you get to meet the ever wonderful owner. She looks a little bit annoyed, actually. You'd think she'd be happier, but not particularly.
She's having to be
She's about
present to earn her
middle-aged.
coin.
She's about middle age, dressed nice, but a bit, particularly with how early things are. She doesn't want to be up, but apparently she felt the need to be. All right. Do come in, everybody. Right. You all were wanting to rent the place out while you've paid. Now, here's what I will mention. You cannot alter anything in the theater. No altering.
We can
know
add
your-
props.
Of course, you can bring things in and out, but you cannot actually adjust anything. We currently still have our 2 plays going on, and do not touch any of the props from those plays.
Understandable. No worries. We're just doing a few wee read-throughs, trying to get a feel for the amount of space we'll need. Won't take much. Hopefully, anyway.
As long as you're looking at Lou when he says this.
I'm gonna touch all the props.
Please don't.
I need at least 4 longboats. There's only one ship in the story, but trust me, if you ever figure essential for the emotional impact.
This is fake gold, but we'll still know if you take some.
You have to lick the toxic paint.
Don't steal the money. It costs a lot of money to make fake money.
That's a good moment. Yeah.
They didn't teach me that in Bard school.
Well, they probably
Yeah,
did.
but
You
that-
just didn't show up.
Just gold painted wooden discs.
Once I could do magic, I really did stop going to class.
He thought he was better than everyone else.
Once he learned to
And he
count, he was like,
probably
I'm
is.
out.
But eventually she does just kind of give a little bit of shrug, and she gestures to the woman next to her. This right here is Dahlia. She's our stage manager. If you need something or don't know how something works, you will be asking her how these things work. I'm going home to bed where I should have been all along. So if you need anything, do direct your inquiries to her.
We'll try to be as little of an inconvenience as we can.
Thank you. Oh, let's see. We do have. What's her name? Her token is right there. That is fantastic. I have to move the sheets because they're blocking the overlay info. Iltitsmar? Could you have made that more hard to
Elftitsmar,
pronounce?
yeah.
Make up an easier name.
Oh, no, okay, it's an official name.
And
Hang on, let's
And
go to
it's
the...
funny.
This. Iltismar.
yeah, Iltismar.
Iltismar, there you go. If I recall correctly, Iltismar had come by briefly. If you see her, please be polite. She is one of our stars. She's currently working in a Kiss of the Lamia. Have you seen any of our shows? Oh, you probably haven't. Your sort. Right now we're doing Meet the Good Berries and Kiss of the Lamia. So please do not disrupt her.
And I
All
imagine she
right.
did. I imagine she did a sweep and saw 3/4 of the crew in front of her. Was like, yeah, these are not the people who go in to see her show.
So if you do need her room, please do let her know. She's been told to accommodate people. She's just here trying to practice up some things, so just let her know if you need the area.
The Voller's Guide to Waterdeep had a name all close. Lintar.
Well, that's her last name. But actually, Pan history. You're in the theater.
I am a somewhat of a famous person.
No. But you're often eating popcorn.
True.
Yeah, you're vaguely at least aware of this woman, Yalik Iltizmar. She's kind of making a bit of a scene. You know that by all reports she has some connections places. That's about all you know.
Very famous. Very famous.
Like you know that sometimes she's able to kind of toe the line with some things. Sometimes she's playing men, sometimes she's playing women. She can usually pull off them both. Depends on if they need a more, feminine actor for something.
Try to make friends so that I can get a spot in the next play.
Well, if you want that, you'll have to talk to the directors. I don't handle the directing. That's what they're for. I pay them. Do you need anything else?
No, after all, we've got the stage manager to worry about. You can go to your bed, enjoy your evening. Well, your morning.
Yep. Sleep tight.
You've been very gracious.
Oh,
Yes.
I always am. Oh, where's the... If you do see the flying serpent, please ignore it. Don't badger it. I fortunately need it for some of my shows, all right?
I was just going to ask if you want it removed, but if you need it for the shows, then certainly.
No, my deceased husband was fond of it, so he stayed on the staff. Just don't let it bother you. If you see something flying about, a little bits of glips, it's usually invisible, but you never know. So just try to ignore it, all right?
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna make friends with that thing for sure.
And she storms out. The
Yes,
stage manager
Is
just
that
says,
lines up and intelligent?
the stage manager does respond, yes. Wishes is always here. Wishes keeps an eye on the theater.
Oh, what a cute name for it.
New friend.
Yes. Our owner's ex-husband. It was a friend of his. So it's just one of those things. It's a bit unfortunate. It's not a flying serpent. It's a fairy dragon.
Oh.
That's even cooler.
That is a terrible way to describe such a charming wee mischief maker.
She's not fond of him.
Or
And,
anyone from the looks of it.
She likes people of a certain status. But well, so don't worry about wishes. Wishes is perfectly fine.
I know it's a wee fairy dragon. No problem.
And obviously, it does like to stay invisible, considering, well, this is Waterdeep. Dragons, Waterdeep, they don't get along very well.
Now, if I were to write a role in my play that needed a fairy dragon, do you think we could work out some sort of contract?
No. Now, here is what I will say about wishes. Wishes would be happy to do magical tricks for you for your stage play, but you would have to contract that out to Wishes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm surprised he's actually
So-
in the city.
Yes, being a dragon and all that.
She gives a little bit of a shrug. I don't know how that works, but Wishes is able to reside in the city. But that is why Wishes prefers to, stay invisible. It might
Understandable.
cause a bit of an issue. Somebody might try to, kick him out.
So it turns out if we first got here and then chatted with Wishes by accident, we might have found out, oh, the vault's down here. I talked to this dragon who could maybe touch a stick. I'm fine now. Did that like 80 years ago.
A lot of stuff happened 80 years ago.
It was a terrible day. They said the gods cried. That's my birthday!
Lou was born, and the gods wept.
They called it the
Alexa had a really
semi-sunder.
horrible day 80 years ago. He doesn't know why.
They called it the semi-sundering. Helm killed himself again. Oh, Helm, you scamp.
At least it isn't Mishra again. She's died too many times. She's actually probably going to die again, come to think of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I need to leave
D&D
the poor
1 is
girl
written
alone.
magic, so you know.
We don't need a third Mishra.
It's alright, they just write her out.
Mm-hmm.
But the stage manager gives a little bit of shrug up. Do you need it? I should give you a tour.
Aye.
Would you
Quickly
like-
once over,
Okay.
see what we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, she does lead you.
Right.
Either of these. Oh, go on.
Aside from that, we probably won't need a lot of direct information. Like I said, we're just sort of giving it a wee swing. I thought we'd do it properly on the stage before we try to think, how are we going to scrunch this down for a bit in our bar or in the street?
And I am a new director. I need stage time.
Well, sure. If you come on through here, either of these two doors will lead you to the auditorium. And yes, she does bring you on down. This would be the general stage area. I suspect the only other rooms you need. Do you need the dressing rooms?
Not really, but it'd be handy just to have a place to recline all out there.
And up here, let's see. Oh, the controls for the stage are over here, and she shows you where the curtain, where they do the curtains and all sorts of other stuff.
All I
You
need to know
guys
is-
don't have. Oh, go on.
all I need to know is where the curtains open and close.
Yep, that'd be right here. The other side is only for backdrops, but obviously you don't have any set up.
Aye. And we're not touching the ones that are currently rigged.
If you would try to stay out of most of the other areas, like the prop room is next door. Obviously, they're not your props. We have it set up for the next stage show.
Aye.
And back here, and she brings you into the thin hall behind the stage. Any of these little side doors behind the curtains. Any of these are our dressing rooms.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Iltizmar, her room is down at the end. I think she went in there at some point. So she might still be there, or she might have left already. I'm not quite sure. She's perfectly nice. If you need something, don't hesitate to ask her.
Will do.
Right,
Thanks a lot
so
for this.
do you have... Yep, no problem. Any questions?
Pretty simple. We've got a platform, we've got an audit, good ranks of audience and all the checking angles. Should be sorted.
All right. I'm going to be down in the ticket box. I've got some paperwork to do in there. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. And she heads up. Goes up through here.
Well, she seems certainly pleasant.
Right? Someone who actually knows to
A
do their
welcome
job.
change, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wait for JB never caught to approach. So you're expecting us to rip up the whole fucking stage this time?
Well, my question is, does your wife's friend have any inkling where the entrance is?
I'm hoping they're still at the acquaintance level, I'll be honest. Blueberry,
Mm-hmm.
just get on over. I need to speak more than just sweet nothings in your ear.
All right. Didn't realize we had moved on the map.
Could you politely ask your mate in the stone there, whereabouts do we go hunting for this vault? We're in the building. I'm hoping
It
we
was
can...
in the dressing rooms.
Hey, which one though? Might as well save time on digging up the floor.
Can I send Kago in to breach and clear the dressing rooms?
It's going to be in the, let's see, go left and then in the far down at the end. And by the direction you're facing, yeah, if you're like this way, basically the one down at the very far end.
Gonna
It is
stand
also
back
the one
here at
that
a
was-
minimum safe distance.
Well, Gaddix, it was also the one that they said might have a person in it.
I'm staying at minimum safe distance.
Unfortunately, we
Sending
now
the dog
have.
in.
It's all very well and good, but we do still have one minor odious task. Lou, let's see the script.
It's just I think I left the main one at home. I just have here on this napkin. It says Lou Lemon, Lou Lime in the name of the boat. And then I have at the front of the ship, I'm gonna have Harton and Uzana, and Harton's gonna be holding Uzana, and they're gonna be looking at the front of the ship.
Bernard goes to the center of the stage and clears his throat.
Wait, are we going to be on the front of the ship or in front of the ship?
Well,
And he
ideally
starts-
on.
Okay.
He starts. Just the place for a snark, the bellman cried as he's landed his crew with care, supporting each man on the top of the tide by their finger entwined in his ear.
Why couldn't you have
It
written something
continues
like
on.
that?
We do need a stage for it.
Yeah.
And you have a ship bow. Here you go.
But if we're looking at the front of a boat while we're up on it, we're looking down, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's
Just look at
what
the
I was
horizon.
questioning.
Right, there you go. You're right. We'll look at the horizon.
Look, I'm a first-time director. I don't know words.
Well,
You're a
Harton, it's also
bard.
not about.
You're a linguist.
Well, both those statements are certainly true. You are a first-time director, and sometimes you do not know words, but I share my husband's sympathy. That is astounding.
We got there in the end.
We hired
Axel-
you as a translator, and you don't know words.
I can obviously just cheat and use a spell. It's a really good spell. Got me a lot of money, that spell. You're the
Yes,
first
I
one
know.
to
I
hire me.
have it.
I would like to point out, Jarlaxle was about to correct you, Harton, about something, and then when the I don't know words happened, the brain just kind of shut off. And Botch, I'm not going to make you roll performance for that because that was quite good. And Jarlaxle just pops out and says, "Well, that's actually a fairly good job, sir. Are you sure that you are of the druid inclination?"
Yeah, I'm not too good. Empty stage good, but don't know how it would go with more people.
Ah, quite logical. Right. So let's.
Usual audience is squirrels, I guess. Squirrels and rats.
That's far too harsh an audience. He needs something more like a beaver.
I was thinking a big
Beaver,
hamster.
beaver.
Well, beavers are industrious.
Yeah.
Jarlaxle's
Yes.
rubbing his
Yeah.
temples.
As
I
industrial
think there's
creatures,
only
they
one
enjoy
on
that off
board
time.
anyway.
Beavers
There was
built their
also a
fortresses.
beaver that placed on the deck would sit making a lance in a bow. It had often, the bellman said, saved them from wrecks, though none of the sailors knew how.
He's more of a bard than Louis is.
It's amazing.
I'm a very specific kind of bard.
What kind?
Cheating
Thorek
bard.
pokes you.
Well,
Says, why don't you give it a go?
I
Poor
got
three
this,
slam
I got
battle,
those.
go!
Oh man, can you imagine if there was an Artificers Guild and they battled defenders like Pokemon? That'd be amazing. Battle bots.
They likely
Yeah.
do.
This needs to be a thing. Rena, you taking notes?
No.
Damn.
Are you taking notes, Verdeer?
I mean, yeah.
Notes.
Because
What a novel
Kago's
concept.
the best. He would totally dominate.
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna add a rotating saw to his mouth?
How do you know he doesn't already have one?
I have not looked in there. This is true.
Yeah.
Cargo, open your mouth.
You put your head a little farther in there, Luke. A little farther.
Cargo, what's in your mouth?
A
What did
gun.
you eat?
Meow, meow. But yes, Lou, you just received a challenge to get up there and do something on stage.
I know what I have to do. You know, early on in this party's career, we went to an opera, and I will now recite the 45 minutes of that opera I listened to.
Early on in our party's
Come
career,
on,
we were
let's go,
somewhere
let's
else in the
go. Yeah.
We were somewhere deeper in Toril, and you were just
Yeah.
slumming it.
no. It's the whole thing.
It's a perfect transition.
Oh no.
It's better than perfect.
Oh, that's the.
Now,
I'm
don't
rewriting
get
it
me
as I go.
wrong. Most of you are just like no, I don't want to hear this. But you cannot argue that it's flawless.
Of course he can do the annoying part. Of course he can do that bit perfectly fucking fine.
Gaddix is almost impressed. Almost.
Jarlaxle doesn't know what to do.
He's just flabbergasted.
He's been yanked all over the place, and he doesn't know what to do anymore.
That's not an
Somebody
unusual
get
night for
him.
him.
Wow.
At least our
Can I-
cover is saved at the moment. It sounds like there's something happening inside.
I can use Kago to drag him off the stage. He just grabs loose clothes, starts pulling.
You're
get
being
the-
dragged off stage, Lou.
Just get the 10-foot
Yeah.
pole we always use for dungeoneering.
Oh yeah, put a little crook on. I put a little crook on it.
A loop of rope at the end, 'cause you always need rope.
I was feeling really good about that rendition, guys.
No, you did well, it's just you picked the most horrible fucking thing to recite. You did it perfectly, but I don't want to hear that again.
Oh, that's kind of on brand for me, actually.
It is. It's alright though,
Well.
we'll find other things.
We do thankfully have a good excuse to remove the lady. After all, we have more than enough people to fill the dressing rooms.
All that, and we want to, keep it secret what we're doing in the hall, don't want word to leak out. Blue here's very paranoid about his first work being exposed.
You know, gotta have the secrecy, NDAs, everything.
Oh, here we go then.
Oh god, yes. Kago
No.
needs a propeller helmet.
Little rap
All
on
of
the
Dragon.
door.
A propeller
You-
helmet that lets him levitate.
You hear a enter.
Oh, fair enough
She is
then.
not elven, by the way. The token just she's a human.
Hmm.
All elves are all bards are elves, apparently. And
Are
she just
all
looks up.
elves
Oh,
bards?
hello there. I haven't seen you before.
Aye, we're just renting the place out for a morning for trying out our own little performance bit.
She offers you a hand. Yeah, like Ilma is Yeah,
Go on.
Yalik, how are you?
I'm sorry, I can't see you behind that white flag.
I have an even better idea. Hold on. Oh yeah, I need to get back onto the quick thing. There you go. Now I don't have to say it. And who might you be?
How do you pronounce your name again? I know how it's
Gaelic.
spelled, but I'm not sure on how it's said.
Iltidsmar.
Il Titsmar. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Miss Titsmar.
Iltismar.
Good to meet you, Ellie.
Iltismar. No, you can just call me Yalik. And who are you?
I am Hart and Glimbrick here, run the Trollskull Manor Tavern.
Give me a perception.
Doo-ba-doo. To see the disgust in her eyes. You own a business. You're a laborer.
You work for a living.
No, we own the business. We're not the
But
laborers.
also give me an insight.
Just in case.
No, you don't need any of those.
God, look at those
Um,
terrible rolls.
You do seem, it does seem like she had a moment of recognition, like she knows who you are. You also notice on the bag that she has sitting on the dressing room table, there's a tiny pin that seems very familiar to one of three of your friends,
Hmm.
in the shape of a heart, a shape of a harp.
She's in Tarum. Get her!
These Anathar.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Glenbrook. I've
Right.
heard about your exploits in the paper.
Along with just general word of mouth. We've been quite busy lately, I have to say.
I do agree. Some of my friends have spoken about you quite favorably.
Nah. I think a few of
And
ours.
she,
I think a few of our mutuals rub elbows a bit.
I do agree. And she gives you a nod, Nadrax.
Poking the head in. Hello.
All right. I assume I did mention somebody did mention that people would be coming around. Do you need the room?
I'm afraid so.
It is no issue at all. She just quickly grabs her bag. I can be on my way.
Thanks a bunch. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Oh
Shouldn't
no, it's
take
no
too
trouble at
long.
all. Yeah, I just wanted to check some things.
As we're pulling out pry bars to get the fucking floor up.
And you all
Who
do
has a
know
metal detector?
she gives a notable pause as she looks down the hall and kind of looks over at everybody that's there and just gives a little bit of a shrug. Well, I hope you all do have a pleasant day.
I'm hoping so. I'm not too sure on the script.
You just missed a great performance.
The double-sided napkin.
Oh, I did hear some of it. I do happen to, I think I knew that it was an opera, yes?
Yeah, it was up a few weeks ago.
I do have to say, go on.
a prolonged torture session that it was, aye. It was an experience for one to have in the life. Tragically, it's one we had to have voluntarily.
Yeah, I can pull it out whenever I want. It's fantastic.
I do have to say, I thought it was an excellent performance. You have a potential career in theater.
Oh, thank you. You know, they say I may only be 5 feet tall, but I'm something of a giant myself.
I'm sure that we'll be making a note of that. So, don't be a stranger.
Who am I?
Not sure he could achieve that.
She takes her leave and exits the building.
As the doors swinging close, you just get a glimpse of Hart and Adrax with a copper wire rolled up in their arms.
Oh no!
Well, we're here for now.
You're spooling it. And he's just pulling it out the wall.
No, we are not hurting innocents. Nadrax doesn't do that.
No, it's thievery.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's one of those things of like, let's come back and start to break in the houses, steal all the copper wiring in the walls.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like the moment she's gone, well, we're gonna pull the place apart anyway. We might as well make it look like a thievery.
Give me a perception check.
There's
Which
something
one?
in the room with us.
Anybody who's searching in the room.
I want to search the room.
I
Good,
will
because,
also point out I do have blind sight. So
Yes.
even invisible things can be seen by me.
Chicago is searching the room. He's not.
No.
Oh no. Oh no, this is going horribly. Keep going, guys.
Well, you know, I'm here. I'm sure that Harden, you were inspired by my previous opera, right?
No, I just know it's your name.
Fine, get it. Never mind.
Keep going, guys.
I'm sure
As-
Harden was inspired, right? He gave a D8, right?
If you want to
If
use
Harden
one.
is inspired, yes, you can give him inspiration.
21, there we go.
Good. Harton barely gets it.
Oh,
Jesus.
You find that there is hidden in the floor, one of the tiles seems to be some form of a door. It has no latch.
See, you say that, and I know it's meant to be a secret thing, but it just feels like there's just like an old fucking reused old wooden door that's been stuck
that's
onto
cover,
the
and
floor.
then Martin steps on the wood, and he's like, "Something's different."
No, it's a stone door.
Something's
it's on a
different
wooden
as he
patch.
sets his foot on top of the handle.
Yeah.
There's no handle.
That's one of those ring handles. Your boot gets stuck in it, and you almost
Yeah.
trip. Yeah, pulling it up.
Now, hang on a minute. Just 1 second.
This
Alright,
room
let's
has no
sure
fire
die.
exit.
Bjorn should get advantage because it's stone, right?
And
Right?
it's closer to the floor where he is.
Yeah.
It's shattering time.
Yeah, why don't Team Fun Size get advantage on that check?
You were all stuffed in there. I figured I'd let you all do
Well,
your
I mean, I
checks
did roll. I did roll
before we
with
start
Kago
getting
and
desperate.
myself, so you know,
What?
we have the same modifier.
You found the door.
Oh no, Kago's better.
How are you going to open this door?
Plunger.
Repeat. It's shattering time.
Well, no, because
You
you
want to shatter.
Hang on.
Not yet.
we can simply you see. Here's the thing. This is the same thing that happened on Zora's ship, right? What we can do is ask. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
You're made in the stone, you know. Like, it does seem an interesting. I mean, the spell magic might work on, but we don't want to blow that immediately. Is there just some obvious wee thing he knows about?
Any ideas, Kalor?
It has an arcane lock. You do not have the ability to open this one.
There you
You
go.
could either do a magical spell to unlock something, or you could try to force it open.
Wait, we knew
That'll-
about this already.
Yes.
Can an arcane lock not be dispelled?
It could, but good luck opening the stone door.
No, is this the one we need the components for?
No, this is the one that needed a spell.
Yeah, this is the spell.
Alright.
We use grease. Just make the floor real slippery.
No, grease won't work.
Gaddix is thinking, but as he's throwing his spare parts back into Cargo, not sure why he ended up with more than.
Don't get grease in the floor, for fuck's sake, come on.
I mean, I could grease the floor. Yeah.
What did I just say? What was the
I-
first part of my statement?
Look,
Grease
I
the
didn't
floor?
say I'd do it.
Did somebody bring a way to magically unlock the door?
I know, that's the one covered in magic. Sir Never Caught.
I asked the question.
Oh, he was the one asking. I thought it was Kalor.
No, that was Drillaxel.
No, we did not bring a way to unlock the door.
We could try dispelling it, but I think we need some sort of suction mechanism to actually get the door up.
That's easy enough.
Does anybody want to make an athletics check to try to open the door?
Yes.
It does have an
I
arcane
can tell
lock on it.
you it does, but you could still probably try to do it. I will point out, Lou, you cannot.
I'll assist Harden.
Hey, Bjorn, go.
What? Athletics or?
Athletics.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Harton does not have it. Never mind.
No?
I have another D8.
Nadrex does not have it, but he was real close.
25. Or no, it's 31.
That's 30.
Yeah, 30.
Thank goodness. Harton got it.
You got slim more fingers than me. Right there. That's gotta be the leverage.
Well, the other option would have been 100 gold in 4 hours.
Yeah, I was looking into my tinkering. I was like, can I build something for this?
It's just as we're burning time here trying to pry this thing open, Lou is preparing another rendition of it. And so I know, for fuck's sake, we're getting this moving. Get this moving. Come on.
You just see Congo's jaw widen. It turns into a flat, like, bulldozer
As a
thing.
mix between Harton, Bjorn, and Lou trying to assist and give him the rah rah rah. Finally, they just managed to get it to pop out, and you somehow break through that arcane lock.
Fucking
It was a
DC 30?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fuck off about that. I took expertise to get a plus 10.
I'll also like to point out that to see the door was a 20.
How were we meant to get that open?
An arcane
No
lock.
magic.
Basically, knock.
It's okay. No.
Yeah.
Oh, is this one of those things where Gaddix accidentally knocks again?
Oh, no. You had to use the spell.
I just told up the spell book that
Oh.
has knock in it. I just have to copy it in. 100 gold, 4 hours.
This
Good
spell
boy,
magic
Cargo.
wouldn't
He throws
have
some bolts in
worked.
his mouth.
But instead,
Because the door would still be shut.
Harton and Bjorn did what they do when they get confronted by powerful magic. Beat
Boy.
the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Just the two of them wailing on a pry bar they jammed in there.
I said, I can. Cargo's bottom jaw just becomes
I remember this, Bjorn.
slips under slips in a little seam, and he just starts lifting, grinding gears. You're not sure if he's breaking, but he's trying.
I
So-
remember, Bjorn. This hatch owes us money.
So I will point out
That
you
those
all do.
DCs are bullshit. Yes.
Might be a familiar
Fine.
territory for Jalaxel as well. It's like, this is a delicate magical process, and they're just muscling through it.
These locks are shit. Come on, Cargo, you got this.
Your locks ain't worth fucking shit now.
You all find under this stone door that slides inward a wooden ladder and a very deep shaft leading downward.
Oh, that's
It's
it.
about 30 foot deep.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed by a wooden ladder. You would have thought, something metal or stone mounted to the wall itself. Seems a little hackneyed,
Oh,
Maybe it was a magic tree.
I want a commission of that now. Gaddix on the back of Kago like an excavator trying to lift up the stone. Come on.
Just using the ears as the levers.
Yeah.
Well, down we go. Just going to a full slide.
You all climb down the ladder.
I use
the vault.
Kago like Rush. Just.
As you all get down, eventually you see Jarlaxle blows into his little whistle. Both Felrect and Lou can hear the whistle, but nobody else does. And Jarlaxle waits.
What was that sound?
He blows again.
Oh,
Hold
there
on.
it is.
It's like a
He
dog
goes
whistle.
back upstairs. He comes back down and looks moderately annoyed. Oh. We do have a slight issue. Some of my boys are going to be bringing in the unicorn.
Aye.
They're going to have to get it down the ladder. Apparently, once we get down here, there's no way to magically contact people or summon portals.
That seems rather convenient.
That actually makes sense, though, all things
It
considered.
does. It does make sense to have that in a secret vault.
Oh, I do agree it makes sense. I just don't particularly care for it.
It's a bit
Very
rough to have a
annoying.
lock and
Something we
tackle.
could
Steal everything.
dispel?
I suspect whatever this magic isn't the kind that you would be able to do a simple dispel on.
Bjorn, Adrax, you two want to go up there and help them lever it down with a rope?
Sure thing.
And
I'll
yes,
meet
you
down
already. Yeah, you probably do not want to help because the next thing we know that there's everything dropped all over the place.
The ring just saying, let go of a rope. You're not on his finger right now. He's not going to listen.
Why is he on the? Oh, because I actually. That's why. So eventually, Kribbig does come and assist getting the. It gets very cramped as there's now this giant fake unicorn down here.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Y'all are climbing all over each other. This is
I'm just
horribly
gonna-
unpleasant.
Hop on Kago
I'm
to clear
going
some
to
room up here.
assume he wasn't going to do this on a daily basis before, because holy shit, this is really fucking awkward.
But you also have all of this time as they're trying to lower this unicorn down to see. The vault door is 20 foot high, 20 foot wide. Well, correction, the corridor you're in is 20 foot high, 20 foot wide. And the doors in front of you are adamantine double doors bearing dwarvish runes. Who speaks dwarvish other than the dwarves?
Several of us.
I
let me
believe
see.
I do.
I can and Ed will.
I do.
The ones who can actively read dwarvish right now,
Yes.
the wall says the 3 keys, bring them forth.
Right. Well, that's one
you go.
key. Where are the other two?
I'm just.
I speak Dwarven too.
I'm just thinking now. They were meant to be doing this with a live unicorn, I assume.
I don't know. Sometimes you just need the blood.
Well, in this case, I think you need, like, well, considering we're using automaton, I think we just need the shape of one. But in the case of, how were they going to get down a living, hoping cooperative unicorn in this case?
Oh, we need the shape of one. Okay, he starts affixing a horn to Kago's forehead.
You know, we should test to
Also,
make sure that
I'm
doesn't
just
work
looking,
just before we use
like,
the real
how
one.
long is that ladder?
It is 30 foot down.
I suppose it could prance itself, but you'd have to fit it through the hole.
Mm-hmm. Now, also, my 2 dwarves, Bjorn and Bernard, you know full well, not only because of those dwarven runes, but everything about this entryway screams dwarf. Dwarves built this complex.
Aye, that is some fine craftsmanship.
I mean, isn't it obvious?
Well, keep in mind, it did need the hands of a drow. Hand of a drow is a lock, so it's a bit vicious too.
That'd be
Not
sound
metallic
proper
enough
to
for
me.
my taste.
Do we blame that? Do we blame that on Neverember, or do we blame it on the engineers?
I mean, a bit of both. Perhaps a bit of engineering suggestion.
I'm also just reminded
Also-
of the Curse of Strahd campaign where an entire set of puzzles were undone because my barbarian was able to just push open doors and close them at will.
Also,
She
I will
is
point out,
shit.
as of right now, Jarlaxle has some dancing lights up for you all.
Correction, the shit.
It is pitch dark. Who wants to be getting some light out?
I mean,
I got
does
a
anybody
lantern.
want their object to glow? Because I can tinker and make objects glow.
Let's get a lantern. Something simple and non-magical.
Yeah. Yes, Harden needs that. Halflings do not have dark vision either, I think.
No.
So Harden and Horig would be the ones who actually need it.
I can't remember. Does
Well,
Usana's
I can
race
light
have
up like
dark
one of their
vision?
belt buckles or whatever they want. You know.
Right, but I'm not sure about those either.
I
Sometimes-
don't believe so.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember them not having dark vision.
So each of them
Yeah,
get an
I know.
object that emits 5 feet of bright and then another 5 feet of dim. I don't know how much. How long does
But-
it take?
You all sort out your light situation. And the unicorn is now down. Jarlaxle brings out the hand. And what was the other one?
Scale. Yeah, we
And the
pop
scale.
it.
Yep.
And Horik can
And
pop at
once
the
you-
scale.
Once you get it close, it does have to be within 5 foot. All 3 of them have to be within 5 foot of the door. The doors slide open to reveal. Let's see if it will actually reveal the area this time.
I'm just going to point out the 3 of these items together do look ridiculous.
They do.
Because there's the children's entertainment of intense engineering marvel. There's the innocent curiosity. Then there's the fucking murder.
You've never been to the guild, have you? No, of course you haven't. I've seen worse.
You haven't been to the guild.
I still have
the guild
memories
district
like,
often.
I don't trust this unicorn because I'm expecting it to explode at any moment. Don't ask me why.
It just farts confetti, we know this.
I mean, it was supposed to, but
The powder charges are very small.
Jarlaxle's.
Again,
By the way, he's
supposed to
dropped
be.
his disguise now.
No.
Why are you bickering? We know for. And he pauses and then looks over at the ladder. Everybody give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Sounds like you don't want us to do it.
It says perception.
Yeah,
gonna
at
stick to helping.
disadvantage. Arton and Uzana and Horik. Arton, Uzana, Horik, and of course the druid, Bernard. You see the shimmering outline of what is a flying, first you think, is that a flying snake? And then you realize, no, it's a shimmering outline of a fairy dragon.
the tiger drake. Oh shit!
Oh, hello there, Mr.
You
Wishes.
think- Oh, you've seen me.
It's alright.
What are you doing in my theater?
Well, in this
What is
case,
this?
well, we wanted to keep it quiet and all, just in case. But show the badge.
He looked like he was a slight bit of, authority on this, and then he sees the badge and he scrutinizes it. This is official.
Aye, it's quite an important
There's
little
2
job
of
we got
us.
going on here.
It's so officially sent 2 of us.
Someone right beside me
Oh.
undermining the authority.
Look at it. It's very shiny, isn't it? You like it?
Like,
Well, he's just made it official.
like we only got these yesterday, but Lou's is like 5 times shinier than Harden's because he's been polishing it so constantly. It's a magical item and he's wore it down.
He's so proud.
It's magically shiny.
But he's
you know
made it shinier.
prestidigitation, right? He's just
It's all minor illusion. I'm just keeping up the minor illusion every few seconds.
Wishes looks
you know
a bit
screw it.
annoyed.
I'm magically tinkering. Mine's lit. Mine is lit the fuck up.
What have you done to my theater floor?
Well, I
What
mean,
is this?
we can pay to fix that there. This is apparently a wee... I mean, are you really that curious?
Yes.
You're familiar with the previous Open Lord?
Yes.
Aye. He left a stash here and he scarpered.
You say the word stash, and his eyes are sparkling.
It's for the city.
Oh.
But it'll be
But
nice
if
to
you
look at,
want-
won't it?
For the trouble, I do have a shiny rock right here if you would like to have it.
I only want it if it has value.
It's worth a couple gold. I mean, it's a bloodstone.
What about sentimental
Oh?
value?
Worth
You
like
say
300
bloodstone,
gold.
And you immediately now have a tiny dragon over your shoulder. Bloodstone?
There's a shiny one.
Oh no.
A little clawed paw comes out,
Give.
wiggles the talons.
You want to hear about where I got it from before I hand it to you?
Okay, I guess.
So we fucking exploded a guy, broke into his house, and stole it. Anyway, here you go. Here's a bloodstone.
Okay, I'll add in the important context of them. First of all, I exploded him. Secondly, he were a fug for the Xanathar. And his
Oh.
room was in the Xanathar's lair.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, thank you for this. It
Yeah,
can
enjoy
be-
the rock. It's very cool.
I can use this for a lot of stuff. Oh, I can't sell it though. I'll
It's
figure it out. I will
What
figure
if
out
I
a way.
buy it off of you? 50 gold.
too nice.
Oh, I would prefer the gold actually. Yes.
Okay, I'm
You-
gonna buy
you
the
need the gold.
bloodstone. Yes.
What the fuck?
Actually, we're gonna make my bank. Can I give you 45 gold, 8 silver, and 9 copper instead of 50 gold?
How about you give me
Just looking at
50
Jarl
gold
Axel.
and then the coins? Jarl Axel is
Yeah.
he's watching the bargaining with interest, but at the same time, the dragon did say he wanted the gold, so the swap at least makes sense in his mind.
Except for the first part of it where he gave them the thing he's now buying.
Yeah.
To tell you not to deal with dragons, and Lou is taking an interesting approach to that.
You shouldn't deal with dragons, you shouldn't deal with Fae. He's doing both.
But he's not
Okay.
dealing, he's just giving.
All right, here.
He's pulling it. I'm gonna call it pulling in her nace.
So give me 50 gold and the extras, and we'll call it even.
I always love it
Okay.
when I do the obvious thing of just, oh, can I have your name, sir?
He didn't know any better at the time. Now he knows. He's put it in his book.
So you get the bloodstone back, and you are now less 50 gold and change.
Yeah, it was a good trade. Anyway, I'll hit you up again if I would. You said you might rent out your services for us. It's for stage plays, right?
Only in the theater. I also have to stay hidden. They don't
Fair
like dragons
enough.
in Waterdeep.
No, we have a
but-
friend out in the harbor. You should meet him. He's a cool guy.
There's a dragon in the harbor?
Young wee brass dragon.
He likes shiny stuff almost as much as you.
Oh. I don't really have a hoard. This is my hoard right now.
I
Oh
mean,
no.
But don't spend it all in one place.
I usually don't. It doesn't take long for it to go away, though.
How do you even spend it? Given that you can't really go around.
Oh, things. Give me an insight.
could it happen to be three things? One of them's very quiet, one's got some horns, with only one eye.
Yeah, no, I don't get any good rolls tonight.
Hang on, I did have that inspiration I haven't burned yet.
You know, I am negotiating
not?
with the dragon.
Harton, you're the one who picks up on it. Lou, unfortunately, does not. You get the feeling that he's embarrassed about it, but it doesn't seem like it's a nefarious thing. More like he's self-conscious and feels like it's one of those things that he doesn't want to get around.
Doesn't want to let it slip that he's used all his gold on children's card game.
There's a good bakery around the corner.
Doesn't like to leave the place. Bit of a shut-in.
Well, if you're ever around town, you can always pop by the Troll Skull, the tavern. We'll give you a drink.
Well, I only go out at night. Although this is an awful lot,
That's
so
fine.
I should...
We're mainly open at night.
We also have a friendly ghost.
That we do.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where hopefully, you know, it should be okay.
Would you prefer to have an escort?
But where?
Well, I just mean in general, like if we're walking past the theatre at night, you could hop into a bag or a satchel, Go back the next day?
No, I just go invisible. And at night, I'm usually working. I do get paid for my job.
That's good.
It's just, the paycheck tends to go out the window relatively quickly.
What is it you pick up? Little sweets, trinkets?
No. I have a... give me a persuasion.
Got a
Let's
crippling
see.
addiction.
Dragon hookers?
He has a gambling addiction.
I do actually have
Hart
persuasion.
pulls out a Hart
Harton, for
pulls
some
out a
strange
trading card booster deck.
reason, Harton, he trusts in you, and he just goes. He kind of goes over and kind of whispers, So I tend to go out at night, and I kind of fly over the city while I'm visible. And sometimes I know some people aren't doing so good, so I leave them little tiny care packages at their door or at their windows.
That's so sweet.
You're the sweetest wee critter. You
It's
absolutely
really
are.
adorable.
There is one guy who is really in bad straits right about now. He lives next door to us.
No,
Like-
don't give him any money or gold or anything. He doesn't
Oh,
deserve it.
I need to buy his debt, so it'd be easier if it was 1 gold less.
What is a priceless
you
wee
need to
gem like you
own him.
doing?
No.
You need
Well-
to squeeze him dry.
My former friend master, doesn't really matter. He was the one who owned this theater. He passed away.
Aye.
So I stayed in the theater because it's his theater, and he'd be very, very mad to see what the idiotic wretch is doing with it. But at least if I'm here, I can kind of keep things going. And hopefully make sure that things stay up in quality, because he wouldn't like to see, a sharp downturn in quality.
Aye,
Speaking
I've
of
heard
quality,
he was...
did you see my performance earlier?
Oh yeah, I was watching the whole time. I was following you all invisible. It was actually really good. You should try applying. Some of our directors might. Well, depends on the role, because the problem is and don't take this the wrong way. You're a drow, and that doesn't necessarily fit for every role.
I applied
That's
for Evil
okay,
Wizard
he
one
can-
time.
That's okay. He can just high elf face with makeup.
Nah, that never goes quite right.
No, I'm gonna be like that guy who uses 2 swords. Actually, I don't believe he really does. People will write books about me.
What
Jorlaxle
drizzle?
groans.
They will, but they'll be medically inclined.
Here's what happens when you get stabbed this many times.
Not
not
only
get
that,
hit
the
by bugbears.
psychiatrists will be writing books on him as well, I believe.
Well,
Here, I
I
don't
was
need this-
gonna try to.
I don't need
Oh,
this
what
list
were you
change
saying?
hanging. Here's a 14 for you.
Oh, you don't gotta do that.
No. It's
Right.
for those you go out to help.
Well, thank you. So I'm gonna go back upstairs. I was thinking I was gonna have to contact the guard about you all, but I mean, you are the guard, so that would kind of not work.
Aye. Here's on
So-
checking.
Smart
need
enough to not
anything, I'm
report the police
upstairs.
to the police.
Especially when the police bribe you.
Yeah, the police paid you.
That was for sure a bribe, right?
So yeah, have fun. I'm upstairs if you need anything, and it goes back and flies upstairs while turning invisible.
Also, the fuck do you mean for some reason he trusts you? Harton is an incredibly trustworthy guy.
Yeah, but you just met him.
I know, that's usually how long it takes.
I don't see Harton giving out 50 gold and 9 silver and 8 copper.
Aye, 14 gold, but I had a chat with him instead. Got to know him personally. You tried to buy him off.
Yeah, and it worked.
He's still very
yes.
nice.
That was a lovely wee diversion.
Do you think we could invite him to the bar in time tonight?
I'd
Like
really love
after all
to.
the other guests are gone. Or, well, if he wants to come in invisible and just hang out in the rafters, that'd be fine.
And here I thought it was just me that was like that.
Yes, he could help with Lou's performance, add a bit of sparkle.
And we
It's
should-
it's not about helping the performance. It's just about, getting him a place where he can just see people.
We should set up like a nest in the tower. It's about the right size.
I don't think we'd want to take him away from here, though, because he does hold attachment to this place.
It's like a
He's
vacation home, It's a pretty long trek.
just somewhere friendly he knows he's welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go get this untold wealth and deal with a dragon.
Let's go meet a significantly larger dragon.
It could be
Maybe
smaller.
he'll
You
be
never
just
know.
as maybe he'll be just as friendly.
I mean, as long as it's not instant death, I think that's good enough for me.
Well, I mean, all we've met is friendly dragons, so
Yeah, I wonder why they're not allowed in the city.
Well, it's just safer.
Oh. Jarlaxle speaks up on that one. There had been some dragon issues in Waterdeep at one point. This happened well before any of you all were born. The Dragon War was set up so that dragons couldn't lay waste to the city or try to plunder everything in the city.
Why don't we have those everywhere?
Because it's very rough magic.
Yes, that was very dangerous magic, and magic that actually we couldn't even do anymore if we tried. It's one of those old magics lost to the world that would take a team.
Companions,
Currently,
if you will.
We're currently looking to do something similar up in Luskin. Not a dragon ward, but same kind of old magic. And while we have experts, it's still going to be going slow.
Yeah, Tamuriel, for all his problems, does seem pretty good at magic, though.
Sionis difference.
He'd fucking hate you saying that, I imagine.
Oh yes, he's actually not very fond of magic.
You can say he brains well. He'd appreciate that statement, I'm sure.
Wow, Tamuriel, your brain is so gigantic.
I'm sure it'll be
As you
delicious
all-
one day.
Louis is an intellect devourer, after all.
No, he
Yes.
doesn't devour, he just destroys.
No, it's just for who
As
he
you-
hangs out with. Eventually, we're going to crack him open.
As you all move in, it's a very large room, and yeah, the darkness is quite oppressive until you get some lights in there, and it gives that kind of eeriness with all the shadows and the crumbling bits. You see 3 age-worn columns supporting crumbling stone bridges 60 foot overhead, with the ceilings rising about 20 foot above the bridges. Set into the alcoves are 12 sets
How?
of double doors. Each door is 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, and embossed with images of dwarf warriors in plate armor.
How are they 60 feet above us? We came down 30 feet of 30 feet
The neighboring building is really high off the ground for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't the foggiest idea if this is what they said.
It's a dwarven magic vault.
Yeah.
That's the TARDIS. Okay. We're now in a strange bag of holding. Got it.
Yeah.
So, something I will point out for our dwarves, you don't even have to really look at it. The bridges, they're old, they're crumbling. You have to question how much weight they can hold.
That's some shitty dwarven craftsmanship.
Okay, that has not been done a lot of maintenance around here, so I'm going to have to ask you to maybe hold back on your very loud, thunderous magics. This place is going to be tumbling down around our ears.
Fucking Dagold's never gonna pay for a proper job, is he?
Oh, every single dwarf here is aware that number one, yes, this is beyond dwarven craftsmanship, and 2, this is way older than any human.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
This
Harden
is
doesn't know that.
fine old. This could have theoretically been before Gonfalgrim,
Did he
or from the
convert
days.
Did he convert an old? Did they convert an old dwarven burial site into a vault?
Alright, so Daggle actually just found it rather than...
He had
made
the
it
door
himself.
commissioned.
Yeah.
All right, so you all are going to make a plan. I really quickly have to run off, and I'll be back in a minute.
I'll be back in a sec myself. Gonna refill the drink.
All right.
Alright.
Anyone have any C4?
No.
Gaddix?
I do not have any Sephorium charges left. I'm sorry.
How much
Plus,
gunpowder
based
do
on
you
what
still
the
have
dwarf
left?
said, that's a terrible idea, Lou. I'm going to pretend you didn't say it.
I don't think we have any gunpowder. Garrix has just been using pneumatic.
Yeah. It
Pressure.
well, it's an arcane, so it's kind of magical, but yeah, you know. My old gun was pneumatic, but this is
Does anyone have... Does anyone have a 10-foot pole? Can we have Chalax levitate and push him over with the stick?
Push him over with the stick.
Yes, like he floats up, and because with levitate you can't move horizontally, so we can just have him float and then push him move him over horizontally with the stick. It would be not very dignified, but it would be possible to get him over there.
Yeah, in case there's a traps in here.
Yeah.
I'm back. Oops.
Gotta be traps.
Okay,
All right, so
question. Is the walls go over to the wherever we're heading to?
Right, so I revealed too much of the map. I scoped it back in.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, I'm back. I can't really parse the idea of the bridges.
the bridges are overhead.
Okay, overhead.
You would have to go up to them, which means you're going to have to take a set of doors. And there are multiple sets of identical doors with dwarven warriors painted on them.
Right, well, Sons of Moradin, you lead the way.
and there's no way we could actually climb up to those bridges?
No, and even if you tried, the crumbling stone is questionable. Basically, you'd have to climb straight up the pillars and then vertically out and then up to the top.
Kago deploys suction
Doable.
cups.
Ah, I got spider climb.
Yeah, you could go up.
Kago can climb like those NPCs in Celasta, just straight up.
The question is, you could get up, but could everybody else get up?
Can Lou
Give me your
get up?
hand.
I can
Also,
teleport.
just a rope, perhaps?
I have a
Would that
really
help?
cool rope we could use.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you could. Bernard could just. Yeah, he wouldn't even need to use spider climb. He could probably just transform into a spider and crawl up there. Use a wild shape.
Jarlaxle moves up and asks
I
a
can
very...
give 3 people technically spider climb.
Well, the point
Jarlaxle-
is, there's not much point in us going up yet.
Yes, Jarlaxle points out, we could just try the doors.
Yes.
Before we expend
has to be a way
resources,
up.
why not see what we could just walk around to see?
Well,
It's a-
shall we just try one door and see what happens? Left or
Careful,
right?
careful, Nate. You might want to be keeping your eyes out. Don't know what's been meddled with around here. Could be traps.
All right, I'll look for traps.
Give me a perception. Felrect has dropped his human disguise as well.
Yeah, I've not rolled above a 10 today.
Yeah, you don't see any traps.
Please pay for premium to unlock the second half of the dice.
Oh God, I'm too impressed by all the decoration of the mighty dwarven warriors.
Are you
Exactly.
impressed by the decoration, or are you distraught by the disrepair?
Both.
See, I know about
Yeah.
traps because it's a loon.
Yeah,
Bernard just kind of walks as he's walking around, casting mending on anything he can get away with.
Yeah, Bjorn is too impressed, but Lou, Nadrax, neither of you see any traps.
All right.
I don't need to detect traps. I got a dog. Go forth, Minesweeper.
Yeah. So, which
What
of
would we
these
go?
are actually doors?
They all look like doors.
But what would your girlfriend think about sending your or her dog forward to get caught in traps?
So, what are we going to do with the doors?
And
I
I
Good
just
one.
send Kago at each one.
Is there any of the doors that
This
looks
is gonna be tedious.
particularly out of place compared to the others?
They all look identical.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck.
this.
So remember, you're Sons of Moradin, but you're also still thralls.
Oh, Bernardo's going to look at the first door on the left.
We should start at the bottom, right?
Right?
No,
it
left.
looks like a door. It looks like a push. All of these doors look like you would push them inward.
So first thing to do is to pull them, just to check.
Never be too sure.
I throw a body at it.
If you push the door, it does not move.
Kago, start with this one. He's going to get up on his hind legs, try to push the door.
It does not move.
He moves over. And he tries again.
Bjorn, the door does not move.
All right. Try and pull it just for good measure.
It does not.
Let's go with the next one.
Nadrax, the door swings open.
Oh, okay, thank God.
All right.
And
And
you
I get
see
punched in the face by an iron golem. All right. We got an entrance.
All right,
Over
then.
here, everyone.
The drow.
I'll get there when I get there. I have the short baby legs.
The drow all seem to be hanging back a bit. They're not immediately moving on.
I am literally baby legs. I have a
Baby legs,
pistol and
yeah.
everything.
Right. Right, so we are the minesweepers here.
Well, I'm not going to steal your thunder. This is your operation. I'd rather you take the glory.
Oh,
Well,
is
you
that your
take
nick?
the money? We know.
Is that your favourite
That's a
nickname
weird
for
way
traps?
of saying, please go first. That's
No, remember, he's hired us for this here. It's just a case of... It's a bit blatant. Let's have a wee gander.
Yeah. We get the glory, they get the money.
Oh, pardon. Hold on one second. Loop. There you go.
Right.
Second,
Before
you
we
the.
do-
No, I want
Jackie,
to stand on the
first.
pitfall.
Well,
Why
don't
won't you
perceive
let me
anything,
die?
but- Pardon? When you get to there, something over there catches your eye. It is an absolutely beautiful fresco. What is the fresco? Ah, yes. You see, it's absolutely...
One of my favourite cities.
No, you
They make a pretty good
realize
sandwich.
this is something that the dwarven craftsmen must have put a lot of time in. It is a scene of dwarves battling some goblins. And obviously the dwarves are winning. And it is absolutely gorgeous, and you feel compelled to go over there and take a look. Give me a wisdom save.
I do like a bit of goblin murder. Look at that,
Martin.
fucking 2 on the dice.
You are compelled to walk over to the fresco and examine it further.
There's a nice wee bit of art here to have a gander at.
All right. Hey, you don't need to run.
I
You
am
ain't
Art
gonna go
Incarnate.
anywhere.
I'm not running, this is just called walking with normal length legs. One day you'll get the idea of it.
Fuck
You grow big
you,
sometimes.
sir. Fuck you.
See, look,
Do
I've got a
I
proportionate
recognise that
thigh
movement
with knee and
Lou.
leg below.
Lou, give me a wisdom save.
I am Art Incarnate. I'm Art Incarnate.
You are compelled to go over there and look at this fresco.
You know, I'm gonna write a piece about this. I think, Arton. What do you think?
Can I use...
You want to get as close as you can.
No.
Both of you. You want to get up there, and you don't want to touch it, but you want to bask in every inch
Nope,
of it. You are examining it.
Kago sees Lou move, and he will...
All
No,
right.
Kago doesn't see anything wrong.
Oh, he doesn't see it? He won't... Ah, damn.
It,
Yeah,
it
we're
wouldn't
just
affect
very
your
interested in it.
construct.
Just easily
No,
What
but
are
can
you
he stop
doing?
Lou from... Can he stop Lou from moving? Does he notice something wrong
Nothing
with Lou?
seems wrong.
Ah, damn it.
You just want to
Spoilers,
see a
man.
painting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lou
they
saying
just wanna
I am
see
Art
it.
Incarnate is a pretty normal thing, actually.
Fucking beard
Yeah.
detail is ridiculous.
What's over
You know,
there?
I can see how they say dwarves do it best. They really do.
Nadrax.
They're
Oh, well, hold on.
anachronist.
Yep, hold on. As everybody, once you move past that little hallway, give me a wisdom save.
Entire party
Would Paco
caught
be
by this.
affected?
Nadrax. Oh,
This is not
good.
going well.
Aye,
best
you're
guy
right.
got a
Look
crit.
at that
Yeah.
one.
Nadrax and Gaddix both barely succeed, and it looks like a nice fresco. You don't know what the fuss is about.
So I needed a 4 or
Bernard.
higher.
Bernard,
Save.
give me a wisdom save. You also have no idea. Yeah, Porg, Bernard, you have no idea what's going on here or why everybody's so... It's a nice fresco.
I assume Gaddix is immune.
Yes,
I mean,
no
not
What are
Gaddix,
you
Gaddix,
looking
hello.
at? There's no potatoes
Oh.
involved in that.
Why is Jarlaxle and... we don't need that. Oh, wait, yes I do.
Right.
I'm gonna write a piece called "I found a secret piece of art in a secret vault."
There's
And
so
then you
much
guys
more
there.
can
detail
go
on the
out.
beard than there is in the face. That dwarf looks like another dwarf, but you can only tell by their face. You can tell the difference by their fucking facial hangings.
No. Look. The cheekbones are so much more sharper on this one, while this one is a lot more gaunt.
You only got
Oh
the
my
face rendered for so long.
gosh!
Shall we get
Is he
going?
gonna burn his legendary resistance on this?
Felrecht got it, thank goodness. Oh, I don't have Kribic's sheet.
Oh, woo. Oh, woo.
I think we're just
We
missing
are here to
Uzana
do
now.
Something else. Oh, woo, he says.
Yeah, Uzana, give me it, and then Kribig's.
Uzana, just not your husband.
Uzana! It's a beautiful
say-
fresco, you don't know the fuss. Kribig is walked over as well.
It's a
See
fake.
Krebbing and Jarlaxle find if
Well,
finally
no.
appreciating art.
Hang on, did Drow have the Fey ancestry bit that gives him
Oh,
resistance
yes,
to
they
charm?
do. Yes, they do. Oh, yeah, let's do it again. Okay, yeah, so Jarlaxle and Felrecht and Kribig are all fine. Good, thank goodness.
And
Yeah.
What the
Lou
fuck
gets
do
a
they
roll
care
as
about?
yeah.
Yeah, Lou will choose to fail.
Yeah,
I
Lou,
got
give
a
me
1
another
anyway. I got a 1. I got
Come on,
Yeah,
Lou,
that's
just
fair.
roll it.
I just needed a
That's
4
fair.
plus, and the dice said no.
So those of you who haven't failed are looking very confused because they are deeply into this.
It's normal for Lou, but for everyone else.
Yeah, Usana, I didn't realize Harton has such a artistic streak.
Really? Because he's shown quite a bit of one.
I'm rubbing off
Has
on
he?
him, I think.
We've gone to the art gallery, we've appreciated a lot of things, talked about them.
Oh, right.
He is a man of culture.
Never mind. Never
You know,
mind then.
It's a nice mural, but don't think it's much beyond that.
Nice, Muriel, look at this splendor. Look upon the history of the dwarves.
You see, this bit would have
This
actually
man.
done the proper rendition of the spittle that they're flecking as they're yelling out their charge.
Aye.
As an
I do have
intentional
any
detail
found
you just
respect
do
for
not
art.
see in normal like watercolors and such.
Alright. Are you done admiring the piece now? Can we get
Nah.
No, they're only
Huh?
just begun.
It's been down here for hundreds of years, potentially, and we're the first people to see it. I mean, we have to look.
Why don't you look afterwards?
Yeah, we have things to do.
It's not
Something
going
about
anywhere.
this
We've got
Fishing.
ours. We've got ours.
Maybe this is the real horde. This is the gold doesn't exist. This is the horde right here.
Well, Bernard is going to kind of kick Lou in the back of the knee just to see if I can get him to move.
Usana,
Ah, I'm
would
so
you
much
be
shorter
here
now.
and cast detect magic?
You can cast detect magic.
And just Lou getting tapped actually knock him out of it or no?
No.
Hmm.
You need to hit him harder.
It's just
I'll go
like,
down.
I'm getting such a new perspective on this everything. Thank you.
You know, if I was taller, can I borrow those stilts?
Nadrax, there is magic, enchantment magic on this fresco.
Oh, I was asking Usana to cast it because
Oh.
I would have to spend a spell slot. I
Okay.
can't ritual cast.
Well, do you really want to spend 10 minutes listening to them talk about the dwarven mural?
Well, we can take at least 10 minutes. Come on.
Fair point.
Is that yellow? It must be yellow.
I mean, I
It
don't
has-
mind if you want to wait 10 minutes. It's just
Yeah, I don't think I can stand Lou gushing over the fresco this long.
This is art incarnate. He was never a person all along.
It's funny too because Bjorn and Harton are just talking about the provenance and the origins and the clan of the dwarves involved, and Lou's kind of running out of things to say.
Lou,
Alright.
you feel Jarlaxle's hand grabbing your collar and try to drag you back. You
That
don't
was
like
just-
this.
You
That
stab
was
him.
just
you-
about what I was going to do.
I catch
You-
Shatter somehow.
You are trying to resist the grab.
This is going to be interesting. They're both weedy.
Hey man, hey boss, I know we're here to do a job, but come on, look at how cool this is.
Yeah.
Yep. Jarlaxle starts dragging you away. You are kicking and screaming the whole while and complaining. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to you.
I'm
Let me stay and
helping.
watch cartoons, Dad.
I kind of imagining Chadlaxel and Datrix both one hand, one arm on his shoulder, dragging him
I've got
along
this
the
one.
floor.
Go get one of the other problem children.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna be mean. Oh, 3 cents.
All right. I guess I'll go for the big one first.
He's dragging Lou, and then Lou, you're out of sight of it.
That's it. You know what, Jarlaxle? I should have said this a long time ago. You don't look as good as that painting.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
Yes.
A single tear rolls down Lou's face as he's stabbed.
Just,
The fuck did you say to me?
It was pretty tame. I mean, I could have said you're short.
you just know Jarlax. Oh, just how he is.
Still works.
He just has this look, and he just says, "I know this isn't you, or I probably would slap you."
I
We're
are
doing this for your own
incarnate.
good.
I am art incarnate.
Little idiot.
Are you though?
He does let go, however, because he's figured out. He was hoping that dragging you out of sight would stop it. No, you are getting more desperate to get back to that fresco.
Oh, teleport just to get there faster.
Jarlaxle does let go and
Oh, I
returns
could have
everybody.
to begin with. Why didn't I think of that?
Everybody, we have an issue.
No,
You
we
guys
just
don't
have to
appreciate
think
art.
carefully. Lou, why don't you show the mural your favorite spell?
Fog cloud. That'll improve everything.
But Lou, if you cast fog cloud, you can't look at the fresco.
I
Hey,
can
don't be
see
ridiculous.
without seeing.
You
I have
think
blind
Lou
sight.
would think far enough ahead for that? Come on.
Yes.
I
In this
can
case, he
appreciate
is.
the mural in a new way.
In this
I
case,
can't
he's
see it.
magically enchanted to actually think.
Yeah. He can think only of the fresco.
All right.
Mhm.
Does
Give
anyone
it a
have a
shot.
hammer?
I wonder what it
Well-
tastes like.
Kribbig drops the globe of darkness on everybody. You all are distressed that you cannot see it, but you would put your hands out onto the wall to feel the fresco.
I will be
And you-
within 5 feet.
All right.
That didn't work.
Does
He
Bjorn
drops the
have-
globe of darkness.
Does Bjorn have a warhammer on him as a good dwarf?
Battle axe.
All right. Does anyone have a hammer?
I have a quarterstaff.
I have a hammer, but you're unlikely to take it.
I mean, in Tinker's Tools, I would have a hammer, right?
I
Like,
could use Kogo to smash him against the fresco.
Yeah, like there are ways to do this.
Do you say
destroy
this
my
out loud?
fresco?
Yeah, do you say this
No.
out loud?
No, not yet.
I assume he's having a
But,
private discussion with Gaddix, maybe, just to
Yeah, or is
Like that,
there a
yeah.
mace?
yeah, like
Yeah, I think the only blunt weapon, I don't know if Bernard has one, but Harton has his hammer.
All right. Let's see if I can try the hammer or mace from Harton. God, no.
I think we just asked
Harton,
for it.
with your
Not even that,
passive
I think I have a
perception,
chair leg.
Get the
you see
fuck
Ajax
off!
is trying to grab your hammer.
Get your fucking keep your fucking
good
hands to
evening, Your
yourself.
Holiness. How hangs the hammer?
Yeah, I can't roll for shit today. Okay.
You got an hour and
Well,
20 to
fuck it.
fix this.
Fuck it. It goes all over the fresco.
Oh, so okay. Are you going?
Projectile vomit.
Are you actually doing this now? Okay. 5 damage.
I'll kill. I'll do it. Lou is now saying this to the
Yes.
wall. I'll lie for you. I'll kill for you.
We might.
Right. So that's how much we
We're-
got.
We're
And
still in
yes.
darkness, right?
No, no. Cribbing dropped it.
Wow.
Roll me your initiative.
Is this the trap that caused the TPK for many parties?
Yes.
16 AC. I'm fucking invincible.
We all got backup characters, right, guys?
I'm gonna kill everybody.
All I
I'll
needed
kill
was
for
a
you, I'll do
fucking
it.
4+ on the dice.
Oh, goddammit.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Good luck, everyone.
But you're not last.
Time to kill the entire party, except the missus. I'll kill Bjorn just for the hell of it. It's about time.
I think Horg is first.
No, we're insisting each other. These people won't let us look at it.
No, I know, but just the end of it, might as well.
Oh, you feel the strong desire to kill Nadrax. You do not want to stop him. You want to kill him because he just marred that fresco.
All right.
Nadrax,
Alright.
it is your go. And you have noticed all 3 of them have turned to eye you with malicious intent.
Destruction of art is a
Alright.
horrendous sin.
He has a 21 on the
Book it out of
dice,
here.
doesn't he?
Disengage and dash.
Isn't it Nadrax not first though? Because he has a 21.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I think
20.
Horg's first.
Am I getting double Nadrax? It's happening again.
The initiative has been fucking
Alright.
wonky lately.
Yeah, let me manually put this in.
Right, 21. Yes.
You have an 18, I think, right? Yeah, you have 18.
21.
Yeah, he got it. Still high.
But it means that Lou gets to go first.
Well, Horg might.
Okay.
Horg, to see what Horg notices.
Why did it put him? Okay, no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. So is it Lou or
It's Horg. He has a 4. I have a 3.
Hork? Okay, so I'm gonna put in. I'm just gonna put 23.
Get back to where you were, rogue boy.
There we go. Horik. So actually, there you go. You're going back. There you go. Horik. Nadrax just spit a bunch of acid on this. All of your friends have turned and are clearly wanting to kill him. It does not look like they just want to stop him. They want him dead now.
Okay, everybody calm down. We don't need to do this right now. We can sort this out later. We've got other things we should be taking care of.
I'm gonna rip his
persuasion?
fucking head off.
Give me a persuasion.
Well, we're how I expected it to.
Exactly.
I mean, we are a party who does quite a bit of murder normally.
No, we do a ton of diplomats.
Shut
And a
the-
lot of killing.
Shut the fuck up. This is between us and the dragon here. How
Dragon
fucking
who's a
dare
different
you?
dragon from the dragon.
We're here to get the Philistine.
Yeah.
Anything else with your bonus action, Hork?
I don't think there's a lot I can do. Just telling everybody to calm down. We can't even put them to sleep. They've probably got too much alpha points.
Luke could probably be put to sleep actually with a good cast.
You can't put him to sleep. He can't sleep.
Oh yeah, never mind. I just have shitty health.
All right, Lou.
Harton, why are you looking at that fresco like it's more important than Uzi?
Fuck,
Because
he's got
it
a,
is
he's got a,
It is Harton.
it's powerful magic.
It is.
Just right
The
this
answer
moment,
is because
it is beautiful. It is an amazing work of art.
I'm glad you guys are finally
you
coming
see-
around.
You can always be looking
So
at
that's
his
better than
wife.
Uzi, is it?
Aye.
Yes.
I mean, this should obviously show there's something clearly wrong.
This is normal for Lou.
This isn't even blue.
Oh wait, there's some water over there. That's blue.
Lou, that Dragonborn just spit acid on the beloved fresco. Some of the paint has flicked off. There is damage on this wall.
This is a travesty. Frankly, I was worried about, oh, we have the jaunty brigand stealing art. Oh, and then I steal it back. No, this is art. Let me show you the meaning of art incarnate, Nadrax. In fact, I want to tell you so much. I need you to stay put.
Alright. No! I can't do shit.
No command word stay.
So, actually, I have a question. If an inanimate object gets sprayed with acid spray, does it automatically fail to save?
Well, it's a dex save. It can't dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make
If it
sure.
can't-
I'm like,
if it can't move.
I'm like, I haven't screwed that up, right? Good, okay. Wow, Nadrax.
Alright.
And that means
I have to stay put, which means I can't
Yeah.
move. But it doesn't
Yeah.
mean I can't dodge.
Indeed.
no, that's true.
So I guess I will take the dodge action. While I say, alright, that's enough. I was just trying to get rid of this enchantment you have on you. John Axel, please help.
He was trying
Finish
to
the
fight
job.
art.
There's a definite degree of panic in the voice there.
Command is the best spell.
Falrak is up next, and oh yeah, he is not happy with this. And he does look to Jarlaxle for the "what do we do, boss?" And he just says, "Well,
I told you what to do. Finish the job, destroy the fucking thing.
I agree. Try to destroy it." Falrak quickly eyes the situation, and he's looking for the least dangerous path possible.
He's got
He
a
doesn't
gun.
like any of these. He does, but he's also afraid that if he shoots it potentially he might end up against a dragon. He doesn't want to waste that. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lou, you get an attack of opportunity on your
Am I-
boyfriend.
Am I mad at him or just Nadrax?
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet.
I could
no,
get a attack of
but-
opportunity.
Because Felric did ask Jarlaxle, and Jarlaxle said, "Let's destroy it."
Ah.
You know
yes.
I
Felric
see.
wants to destroy it.
Yeah.
He is your enemy. As he tries to move out of your attack area, give me an attack of
Ah, okay.
opportunity.
Damn it, Felric, just appreciate the art with me, please. It's very cool.
Thankfully, you miss. That is why he went that way.
+5's not that bad.
1, 2. Right. Do with the quick math. Did you all Malgurn the wall? Nope, you did not. Thank goodness. All right. Yeah, all of you are now incredibly cheesed off with Felrect as well. Jarlaxle is on your crap list as well.
I got him with
Ye-
a vicious mockery.
Jarlaxle is not happy right now.
Is his like text still at disadvantage? Has it been not that long?
It's not been that long at all. Yeah, he would be attacking it. Is it all of his attacks at disadvantage?
Just
I
the
think
fir-
it's just the next one
yeah,
he
it's
makes.
just the first.
Okay.
Wow, it really mattered.
29 hits.
I knocked one
And-
fucking point off.
Yep, and thankfully, enough of that wall has been enough of the fresco has been damaged. All of a sudden, all of you that are currently under the thrall just snap out of it. You no longer feel that anger. It feels weird. You went from, I want to murder all of these people, to, what was that? You remember everything, but you're not sure what it was. And you are out of initiative.
Alright, are we clear now?
Maybe art
Well,
incarnate really isn't
on second thought, it's kind of derivative.
Alright, let's not waste our time with this here. I mean, it's only against goblins, for fuck's sake. It's nothing impressive.
Yeah, let's go kill some trolls or something. Real cool, troll skull.
You lot look fucking tense. Come on.
Bernard,
Harden?
it goes up to the wall and casts mending on it just to fix the painting.
The magic does not come back.
Exactly.
Still kind of want to take a picture of this thing home. It's very cool.
Lou?
Look, beyond the enchantment that was awful, it's very horrible. Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's the thing.
it's good
That's the thing,
art.
Lou. We don't even know about the enchantment.
No, you realize now.
Oh, we realize
You-
now?
you-
You were saying we didn't really
I mean-
comprehend it.
Well, it's more you just don't. It's a weird feeling, but I mean, Harton, you do remember saying that the painting was better, was more important to you than Uzana.
It's
Oh.
kind of like where it's like you had when you were younger, there was some music you really liked, and then when you hear this all, you're like, why the fuck did I ever listen to this shit?
It just started happening to me.
Just bash that thing to fucking bits.
You realize you've been charmed by the wall.
Yeah.
And it starts collapsing. Good
It's
job.
pretty
On the
clear
sexy
now.
wall.
Fucking piece of shit bollocks.
Mending
You
ain't
kinda
going to help with
expected
that.
If I weren't in a hurry, I'd piss on it as well.
Lou, Jarlaxle moves over to you and looks at you. I know it's not your fault, but I think I am owed something.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry about saying you weren't as good as the painting. In retrospect, and especially looking at the painting now, you look pretty good, man.
Well, thank you. I more meant apology for casting a spell. That hurt
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Sorry, yeah, that kind of came out as I was insulting you. I apologize. It won't happen again. Let's avoid more walls like this.
It was a good job, though.
I have my moments, even though they're ill-picked. I mean, it could have.
Well-
I could have used that against a much more pressing opponent.
Thalrek
And-
coughs.
And
And
do
Felric, I'm
grab
sorry for
hold
trying to stab
of-
you. I did try to stab you. Sorry.
It's okay.
and
But
you actually
let's
did
go look
cast
at
a
art at
spell
some
on
point.
me.
Okay.
That's the thing, he
Natrax.
keeps like he apologizes to all of the Brigadier and just ignores Natrax.
And Krebik, I know I didn't actually try to stab you. You appreciated the art. For
But
a
I
second.
probably would have if you got close, man. I would have stabbed you real good right in the kidney.
Damn it, I can't even get hold of Lou, probably.
He's
keep
just
rolling
patting
shit.
Relaxel on the back. It's like, yeah, man, you do look good. Yeah, you're better than a painting.
Well, Lou, acrobatics or athletics?
Oh yeah. I guess while I'm at it, I probably should stop using my bardic inspiration to fuck with people, but
Neither of you move everywhere.
I could knock a D8 off of his score, but I don't think I won't.
Matrix is not having a good day.
Look, I didn't try to stab you. Really, I didn't try to stab you. I mean,
Don't
How much
cast
worse could it
spells
be?
on people, on your friends. That's rude.
Alright, no
to be
bless or
fair,
cure
you did
wounds,
throw
got
up on
it.
my art. And I would, just as a warning, I am art incarnate, obviously. So don't mess with art.
I did give it an appropriate critique. It was vomit-inducing.
I mean, it is now. It's a bunch of rubble, but it wasn't that bad to be.
Did I mention we've probably got time pressure on at the moment, so we might want to get moving?
We got a lot of
Indeed.
orders.
Alright, sure, let's go.
Well, I mean, getting in was fine, but we also need to have enough time to get out.
Aye.
Yeah.
And the stage manager might wonder why there isn't any noise.
We should have left something. Oh yeah, we should have left something up there to make noise. Oh well.
Congo, go up and recite.
Here,
He's
borrow
just-
my harmonica.
He's just able to replicate every voice now, but only in broken up pieces.
Oh, that would be amazing.
He sounds like when they try to do fucking dialogue with Team Fortress 2 clips.
He's
So
slowly
I am just
training,
going to
yeah.
share. Obviously, that is one way that a party can wipe there. There is a much more hilarious way. You are charmed for 24 hours by that.
Mhm.
You do not make another save.
Yep.
If all of the party fails, you are there for 24 hours. You aren't allowed to rest. You get a stack of exhaustion. If you fail enough times, you die of exhaustion.
Oh.
I thought it would
takes-
be funnier, like we go into the city and start capturing people to make them look at it.
I mean, wouldn't you die of starvation and first?
No, because it's only.
Yeah, it could be. We could be.
It
First,
stats.
you would die of. You would die of thirst first.
I mean,
Yeah, you can only go a couple of days without water.
If you have water with you, though.
It takes
Generally,
you
it's
it takes you
assumed-
6 days to die of exhaustion.
Mhm. But if you
Yeah,
have
plus
like a water
3
skin
of-
with you,
We still can take other actions. You just
yeah, you can still like drink or whatever, but you
You
couldn't.
can't
you
go
know,
resupply.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Kago cannot create water, only coffee. He needs water.
Would there have been
That'll kill us
skeletons
faster than
lying
exhaustion.
around?
I could just start drinking the ethanol, I
The
guess.
thing is, you can't leave the fresco.
Yeah, die of disease because you're just waiting around in your own piss and shit because you're just standing there at the painting.
Yep.
Can't
Like
leave.
The Sims.
Horrific.
What would have... I mean, if you
Sitting
were
here in my
a
own-
Warforged,
Sitting here in my own filth just really makes me feel like I'm there, you know.
Well, is there a Warforged in this party?
no.
Then it's not relevant.
It is just a theoretical idea, if you were a construct or undead.
No, easy. I know
Margot
it's
could
not.
have saved us.
No, easy. I know it's obvious that weren't my words, but you all right there?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Just know those were filthy lies caused by magic.
It's not the first time. I'm just glad I didn't have to use the quarterstaff.
I don't know why I keep
Jarlaxle pops up. What is this about a quarterstaff?
Is that not a pleasure?
What?
Depends on how it is used.
Lou. Mm.
I'm a drow.
Just cribbing and Jarlaxle going, yeah, actually, that checks.
Yeah. No, that's usually a whip. But anyways, what's this about? Having to use a quarterstaff?
A few months ago, this fucking succubus was dabbling about with my brain when we were going on hunt to save a bunch of kids.
Ah.
Fucking irritating enthrallment.
Mm,
Was she hot?
No. No, she were fucking the rank.
No,
but
she
my
was pretty.
Heart, but my heart is still strong enough. He took a heavy blow and would not be phased.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
You fucking
it was
got me a
bad
right
night.
one in the chin, though, I'll say that.
Yeah, sometimes you're laying there at night hurt and you still feel it. It's a mental pain, but you still feel it sometimes.
Any higher and you would have dislodged a tooth. I wouldn't have this winning smile.
Sure, you could replace.
No, she was a terrible thing. She was all red and cracked up, fiendish, horrible creature.
Unlike Felric, who I just tried to stab.
Sounds like...
Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like you failed at her job. Isn't it usually the job of a
That-
succubus to be hot?
She was attractive.
But not for
She was
Harden.
visually appealing. Yeah. You might not appreciate it, but yeah, she was visually attractive.
She was the
And
wrong
part of you
color
knows
scheme.
she that. Part of you knows she was pretty, but you just don't want to admit it.
It wasn't of my interest.
Yeah.
Happily married man. A pretty woman is not something I'm interested in.
So I see who's starting to go up the stairs. Let's move you all in.
Yeah.
You're going to be up here now. Oh, I already moved you, Nadrex. Loop.
Alright.
Loop.
How
Thank
about
you.
you let me go first? Sneak up, see if there's anything noteworthy up there.
It's weird how it just keeps
Move.
happening.
Let me just move all the peoples up here.
At least for later fights with the succubus, they didn't succeed.
Yeah, you absolutely destroyed them.
Solo, in fact. As the rest of the party were on the other side of the battlefield, dealing with a lot of other monsters. Like, where's our cleric? Oh, he's off fighting a succubus and some zombies.
Oh, I thought I moved Gaddix. You bad.
Short legs. He took a little bit longer.
Okay, so as Nadrex comes around, he sees what seems to be some form of a landing area.
Very lucky that Harden's turn didn't come up.
Especially, I was doing flanking.
A full power. No, it wasn't. The flanking didn't matter, man. A full power shatter.
That would have hit a couple other people too, I guess.
It could have done. It could have done it at the corner.
Yeah, but
I
they were
don't
all
think
talking
he
about destroying the
cares.
mural.
Yep.
Yeah.
The mural was too
I
important.
don't think he would have cared.
I mean, I would just have had Bjorn just start punching.
Going giant and punch shit.
Yeah.
Beast mode.
But yep, there is a landing way.
Alright. Let's sneak up.
Yeah, something of a rogue myself. I stole someone's boots. Did they make it better for me?
And you're giving a perception to see anything of interest.
You didn't
Yeah,
steal them,
any
it were
traps or
reclaiming.
anything.
I did go to the guard and they gave.
And then Kago
As a
ruins
matter of
everything.
fact-
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Where is
Hi-yo.
GM? You do notice both a very interesting, and let me widen this view area a little bit, an area you want to kind of explore down here, and this crumpled wall section, it also seems like something isn't quite right there.
Ah, S for shop. We can buy potions here.
Alright. Sorry, can you ping that again? I was in another place of the map.
Down here, there's a crumbling section of wall that doesn't seem quite right,
Ah,
and there
yes.
seems to be something worth investigating down here.
Alright. I start grabbing around the wall that doesn't quite seem right with Mage Hand.
This section here?
This one. Is it this one? I don't see any pings.
Let me just move you. Oh, that's why I was on the wrong. Bloop.
You're on the wrong layer.
Yeah, I
Where the
assumed
crumbled
it
wall
was.
is.
Yeah. How far do I have to go? 10 feet further. Yeah, just start grabbing around.
Right.
Does anything react?
Yes. As a matter of fact, you see something. Your mage hand does grab a hold of something that isn't particularly thrilled to be disturbed and starts oozing out of the wall cracks.
Oh god.
Hello?
Give me an initiative.
Is this a new friend?
Not friend.
I should not have stepped into this room as soon as I did.
Oh, I recognize that picture.
Finally, I can actually roll.
Where is the.
And what the hell is my cat? Who cares what he's doing?
Kitty.
He likes to
Being a kitty.
meow.
You never post any pictures of your cat, Pan. You need to get
Oh,
on
here.
top of this.
Okay, I actually have a. I mean,
Okay,
literally, my
guys.
entire phone gallery is pictures of cats. You get a cute. I think did I send just to Corvus and Caden the picture of my cat with my mouse?
I know I have a picture of your cat when they
Yeah.
were small.
Yeah, you need to show it
Because I
more.
demanded pictures of cat. Oh, Gaddix has an idea for a new gun.
Yeah, my cat's a gamer.
Do we have everyone?
Yes.
Angie cat.
You know, he's very happy. You can see his yellow claws out.
But the other day was also was finally allowing an audience.
The Council of Dog.
Yeah.
What?
That was a good picture, yeah.
Yes, I think that's everybody.
He will allow an audience.
Why do you have a chair like that?
It is
Well,
actually.
it's
Now
not-
that I look at it again, what the hell is?
That's my dad's chair.
It's. Why is it so like? It's like a Lay's potato. Not a Lay's. A Pring. It's like a Pringle.
It feels very deep, though. Like,
Yeah.
So Nadrax,
Anger cat.
it's half clinging
Yes.
to the wall, half kind of, move it over a bit, and half on the floor, oozing uncomfortably.
Alright, I do not like this. Wait, let me check something real quick. I will use my bonus action to poke it some more with the mage hand and move away. We got a friend. We got a friend. It's black and it's slimy. We don't like it. Probably.
Uzana.
And I
Oh,
ready an action to short bow it if
Okay.
it comes closer.
Uzana. There's a friend.
Oh yes, I see a friend. I am going to spend my action trying to figure out what it is.
It is a black ooze.
But
You've seen
I
black goo
know,
before.
but
Black goo.
It's a different
Ooh.
type of black goo.
Oh,
but, you
okay.
know,
Damn.
in your research, you would have known this by now.
To be
You spent a lot of
fair,
time researching black goo.
don't forget, we do own a Volo's Guide to Monsters.
It's more
Black-
specifically, I can assume that you were probably looking into information on that black goop, and black pudding's probably what come up. It's a black pudding.
Black pudding. Whoa.
black
whoa,
pudding.
All right. According to the guide, they can be easily mollified with some light jazz.
Whoa. Is it edible?
Volo doesn't
The
say
main thing you
specifically,
know-
but he was curious
Once.
about it.
Ah, I knew I could trust Volo.
Yes, Lou, you can eat it. Once.
Better question: can we brew it?
I don't think we would want to have people consuming it.
If they signed a
After
waiver,
Harton
it'd probably
says
be
this,
okay.
you hear Cog go start counting. Deploying smooth jazz in 3, 2, 1.
That's improvisational jazz. Can you not get fucking anything right, Gax?
Let me show you how it's done. I heard this about 40 years ago in a bar in Waterdeep.
Fuck you, Fresco boy.
Not all my insults can be boy based, damn it.
Boy.
Wick boy. Jazz boy. Fucking mural boy.
There's a
And
15 hit,
a 15 does hit.
14 fire damage.
You don't think it liked that.
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Lou.
Most of my spells aren't very long range. I don't have any good plans. Fuck it. Fine. I mean, I bought these. I might as well try them. I'll throw a dart at it.
It's gonna be a disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 19's great.
Yeah, you hit. 4 piercing. Okay, that's fine.
Just disappears into it.
Getting that bag, am I?
Yeah. You notice it goes in. You don't think you're ever going to see that dart again.
But did it look like it wibbled a bit?
I'll stick to magic next time.
Did he
Yeah,
just
you're not
feed
really
it?
sure He's not showing any,
Yeah.
physical signs of damage. Ulrich.
I mean, the ogre inside doesn't look too pleased, but I don't think he's a participant.
I hit him in one of his teeth. Really just... Ouch.
Oh, I put it in between my legs again. Sorry. I keep accidentally cutting Brader's
That's quite the
internet
phrase.
because I'm checking the phone. No, I took the phone and I put it down, and it's what his computer is latched into. Hold on.
Oof.
Just refresh the page, and it should be able to do it. Why am I cry me, river, build me, but you get over it. Horik, it's your turn.
I was going to use Wand of Magic Missile, and so that just using the one charge, which is 3 missiles, I think, from memory.
Yeah, okay, 10.
We
It's not
lost
happy with
Raider.
you. Yeah, he's getting it because I was resetting the thing so that my computer would see it. But you've done things to it, and it looks very annoyed. You assume, anyways. It's a pudding.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to get any closer to it, and I don't think I want to punch it, which is a sad thing.
Gaddix, it's your turn. Thankfully, he came back.
Yes. Kago, defend the master.
Oh, good to see you, Kago.
And if that thing comes within 30 feet, I'm going to shoot it.
I just picked up the thing again. I have to remember to keep putting the phone back.
You know, instead of having a 30-foot movement, we should all pick chess pieces and move like those. I want to be a knight.
So yeah,
So-
if it gets this close, I can shoot it normally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold my shot, and Kago's gonna protect me
Arton,
because he's holding a chomp if it gets close enough.
The old shooty chomp.
The fuck? Roll 20 is what the hell?
Wow, Arton is phasing in between realities.
No, it's because a case of, you drag your icon and right click. For some reason, it was also doing scroll the map at the same time.
Yeah, I can't even get the Q, like the thing to draw the arrow. That doesn't work half the time for me. The Q command, I don't know what's.
Is
up
it a
with
recent
me.
update, or has it always been this bad?
It's been this bad for like a couple months, at least for me.
Maybe it's a browser thing, I don't know.
Maybe it's because I'm using external scripts. I don't know. I'm using like the.
I don't know, works for me.
and stuff.
Alright, it's all the
Maybe
way
I'm
over
just
there.
fucked.
Let's see then. I will just shoot it. Don't have to worry about the crossbow now because I don't have my shield up, so pull this out.
you hit?
Just foot a bolt into it.
That
That's
looks
my
more
turn.
effective than throwing darts, actually.
Aye, but it is a bit cumbersome. Yeah, that's my
Maybe
turn.
one day I'll have strong arms.
Not like this. Holds up pistol, twirls it.
My dad said I could have a gun if I was good on my 16th birthday.
Which dad?
I did not.
All right, it is. Going.
Because I fucking didn't.
You would hear a he did not.
Lamb.
That hits. And then if I recall, Nadrax also held an action.
Yes.
A 9 hits.
A 9 hits. Nice.
9 hits.
A 9 hits.
Oh
Shut
god,
up
it's a
and take the
zombie
hit.
ooze.
Don't give her time to rethink. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I used a
That's-
dart and did that. I mean, either the string on that's a little bit loose, or Lou has a hell of an arm.
It's looking less solid. And then, yeah, it only has melee. Which means it probably would dash.
I would say
I
it
just
hasn't looked
picture,
solid
like-
from the start.
Is it like the T2 Terminator? I shoot it, blow a
Out.
hole in it, and just.
Off the wall. Bernard! You're hearing them talk about pudding. Sounds delicious.
Let's go and find out what they're talking about. I think I can get to there anyway. And I look at it and go, no, that just doesn't look delicious. Looks through his spell repertoire and bits and pieces, and it's just too far. So I'm going to hold my action until it gets any closer if I can. Otherwise, that's it, pretty much.
Come on, Horde, you're not going to stick your fist in there?
I have this
Don't.
spoon from home you could
If
use.
pudding. Oh, God. No, that's the other campaign.
Wouldn't that be fucking horrendous, though? Bernard casts Thorn Whip, pulls the pudding onto him. Oh god, it's eating me!
Mistakes were made.
This was a
And I'm
terrible
standing
idea.
Right next to him. No, no.
Because I don't think the pull on Thorn Whip is optional.
I'm looking at this and going, no, please don't. We're both. We all.
Like, I think Thornwhip, you have to pull them. You don't get the choice.
Oh, that's bad.
I'll be fine. Everyone
Yes.
knows that oozes don't eat halflings.
So, Bernard, was it your holding an action?
Yeah, when it gets within 10 feet, I'll use what is it, poison something or other.
Okay. Bjorn.
Well, unfortunately, with that, I don't think it's gonna make 10 feet because.
Yeah,
Okay.
get him, Bjorn.
Are you just using Gaddix and Kago as stepping stones? Ah, my neck! Fuck.
You hit.
Yeah. 15 damage.
Now, wait, before you do that,
That.
just because I want to make sure that you want to do that. Oh, only 1 acid damage.
Ah!
Wait, he's resistant to.
Anger-
No, it's poison, not acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
But I still think he has
oh,
to
you
take
fucker!
one.
And just hits it again.
Mm-hmm. 17.
It singed your beard. Take it out.
It's not looking too hot, and then you take 2 acid damage.
That's twice as much. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I goofed. I forgot something very
You
important.
never want to hear the DM
It's
say that.
going to
shit.
take the HP back. That's plus 17 back. My B.
What?
Oops. Shit.
Strongly dislike you at the moment.
It ate our C4.
I'm guessing
It's a charge. No.
I'm guessing it doesn't care about slashing damage.
Oh, it
No,
does.
It does care about slashing damage.
It does. It
That also
does.
means
You.
Bjorn gets 2 HP back, doesn't
Is
it?
this going to
becomes
be the
more.
Hydra again? No, Gurn, stop it. What?
Haste.
Luckily, I think the Hydra specifies just damage.
No.
Reduce.
Still poorly handled, and I will never forget that fight.
It was great. I almost had 25 attacks on you guys in one round.
Yeah, you were loving every minute of it.
It was great.
Yeah. It's definitely a memorable moment.
Bjorn, when you slashed it, you have 2 of them now.
Oh shit.
Here we go again.
It was also all
it's
thanks to.
Climbed from Slay the
What happened with the
Spire.
second slash?
Well, did you continue?
Did you continue slashing when you saw it split?
Oh yeah, I cut it over, so it's working. It's becoming smaller.
You
No.
fucking idiot.
So you slashed 1.
Yeah.
It splits into 2 again. However, 1/2 immediately dies,
Ooh.
and
That's something.
You have 1 very small one. Oh, Can I not make it small enough?
Well, we know it's small.
It's half the size. Yeah, it is half that
We can
size.
pretend.
You can, but you just
We
gotta
can
right
theater the
click and
mind
edit
this
the
shit.
token.
Yeah, and I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. For how long it's gonna last.
You could just put a little marker on it. Just
It
to
doesn't matter for
differentiate.
it's gonna die the next round.
There we go. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Nadrex.
I got
Yes.
it. It's dwindling before my eyes.
Oh, did you also give him?
And it's dancing.
Did you give him the acid damage second
Alright.
time? You did.
You hit.
That is. Yeah, 27 damage on the bigger one, and 7
Mhm.
fire to the smaller one. And
Okay.
I take 2 acid.
It splits again. One of them immediately dies though. The other one,
From piercing 2?
oh yeah, it's piercing. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't split. You're right. You're good. It's just dead.
Alright.
The other one, however, you feel dwarven pride. You don't know why.
We've established that dwarven pride is a bad thing to feel.
That mural really,
Yes.
hit that
You
They're
home.
a
feel
humble
2
folk.
hands on your shoulders.
There wasn't particularly in that mural. There was one dwarf that looked in despair.
There was a goblin almost at his feet. Almost.
What weapon is this?
Yikes.
It's the shark tooth dagger. Right, I have to. I'm doing building those. I forgot to set this up properly. This is a 1d6 still, I think. Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
You kill it. However, you notice that your shark tooth dagger is damaged looking.
wait, it isn't magical? It's the one that gives me blind sight.
Oh yeah. Forgot. Never mind. You're good. I forgot which one that was. Carry on.
All right.
Is my dart in there somewhere?
There is no.
I don't think so.
I knew I got scammed. These
we are
were
still in
specifically black pudding proof darts.
You're out of initiative.
All right. That was an unpleasant surprise.
I don't get why those darts didn't work better. They were secondhand from a deserting soldier. Obviously, it would work on pudding.
I mean, we probably shouldn't try it now.
Would you like to buy some French weaponry? Never fired, only dropped once.
Yeah.
You have cleared that. And the world is safe again. And the drow finally join your crew again.
See you just in time.
Yes, it looks like it. The fun's all gone.
You guys want to try some pudding that I made, homemade?
No, thank you.
Well, you put that
As
the
it
fuck
dissolves
down.
the spoon it's on.
If you actually pick it up, you get acid damage.
If I use a utensil, do I get acid damage?
The utensil gets acid damage.
I no longer have a utensil.
Yep.
You're gonna have to wait, what, another 6 months until a new spoon is born.
Jorlaxel just looks at you. Why did you do that?
I mean, I knew this would happen. I thought it'd be funny.
What's it funny?
It's subjective, and most people would say no, so probably not.
It needed more of a build-up and punchline, you know.
Ah, punchline.
It's just a case of, here's some goo is not really a great joke. It needs a little bit more of an element.
You know, maybe it would have been funnier if they had actually partaken in the battle and decided, they wanted to shoot it. But it was less funny because they didn't really,
Well, I mean, like,
anyway,
maybe just...
let's deal with airplane food.
Like, just combining with an observation, such as, like, you hold it up as it's melting away with a spoon and just say, I don't think this would agree with my stomach. Or, I've got a refined palate. You know, something like that there. A little bit of a clash with the obvious toxic nature of the stuff.
I mean, maybe I could have learned it. I'm a halfling. I can't eat it.
But there was.
There's not now.
There's not now, but there was.
There needs to be a scholarly paper about this. The nature of spoons. I think I know a guy. His name was something Pog. He could do it.
What do you mean, Sir Uppity?
Nadrex, you see that there is a secret door, but you do not see any way to open it.
All right.
Lou, why don't you go cast Fog Cloud? I'm sure it'll help.
Okay.
And yeah, while the other group holds this conversation, I go around and feel around. And as I do not find anything, I return. Well, one of you might want to take a look at that. I'm not quite sure if there's a way to open it from this side, but if one of you can find a way.
I mean, we've also got these.
Yes.
Just got to be careful.
Should we try to clear out the hallway that's looks like a cave-in? Is that worth trying, you think?
The second you walk over to it, it opens.
Easy peasy. There's no
Or
way at all.
that. Yeah.
I always knew you were a rogue.
I
I
have been known
see.
by some people to have slightly nimble fingers.
I'm sorry, your locks are
Right.
shit.
I see
You
it is a
see-
racist door.
I
And-
thought those lines were stupid, but
It's
damn.
another mural.
Oh
No.
god.
Inside, this room is caked with dust. Bjorn, you know this room has not been touched since the time of the Delzoom dwarves in Gauntlgrim. This is ancient dwarven history right in front of you. You see green copper urns. They're not even trying to hold on to that copper color anymore. They are just corroded green. These copper urns on these platforms are overflowing with coins, gems, and more.
Oh.
We are
Oh,
rich.
hang on. Oh,
Sure, don't
I
is-
would be digging my hands through this. But they've already been through enough traps. Let's
Are
just
you
take
looking
it
for
nice.
traps?
You know, it
Let's
should
just take
probably
it
go
nice
to a
and
museum.
slowly. Yeah, I'll assist Natrax and try to let him know what a dwarf would think about traps.
I just want to watch.
Give me a perception with advantage, Nadrax.
Okay.
There are no traps.
Didn't even need the advantage. Nice.
Well, that depends on the DC.
There are no traps.
All right.
There are no traps. Go ahead.
As you all go through the urns, the first urn contains 5 tourmaline gemstones worth 100 gold each, mixed in with 200 copper coins. Urn 2 contains a ring of warmth and 10 ordinary gold rings and 650 silver.
They have yet
Earn-
not. They're so old they had not yet discovered gold.
Urn 3 is piled high with 250 gold.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Urn 4 holds 33 blue quartz gemstones worth about 10 gold apiece. And Urn 5 holds a 9-inch tall silver statuette of a dwarf priest of Moradin with amethyst eyes.
Oh,
Weighs about 10 pounds, worth about 250 gold.
I don't think
Wait.
Bjorn's gonna sell that.
yeah,
I think-
wait till they
Yeah.
see this back of the Grey Mountains.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that out and hand it to Bjorn. Think you'll like this.
Look at that.
He starts swaddling it. I'm gonna take good care of you, baby.
You know, if Bjorn looks like that actually match my penguin of Boof, we should have them put together.
No.
No.
Just no.
But some of the other coins and stuff, I assume they're of a different mint than what we have now. We could probably donate them to a museum, make ourselves look good.
Wait.
I mean, I'm just saying. I am art incarnate.
Are
You
you?
certainly are.
I think I proved that with that mural. I know what I'm talking about. I knew it was magic from the get-go.
Well, look at you, Moradin. So imagine you sitting down here.
It's of a priest of Moradin, technically.
Oh, priest of Moradin. Okay.
Yes.
Do you think the dragon we're going to meet has any connection to the dwarves?
I am going to also copy the whole treasure list into the tabletop.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that.
I assume we're just going to throw that into the party inventory for now. Except for the statue, obviously. What does the Ring of Warmth do?
It
Make
gives
you
you
warm.
resistance to cold damage.
It does resistance to cold damage, and you and everything you wear carries and you and everything you carry are unharmed by temperatures as low as minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn.
Durlaxle pipes up. It's quite a lovely device.
How many do you have?
Only one with me.
Right, so you don't need this one.
You wear two? Does it stack?
No.
Is it stylish or does it look like a normal gold ring?
Oh, I can put a picture in tabletop. Hold on.
We do also now have 10 golden rings.
Yep, and there.
So
Yeah,
That's
the
10
2 days
party
of
can
Christmas.
really, yeah, the party can really bling out.
Now,
Who
if we
gets
all
the 10
chop off
gold
some of our
rings to
fingers,
wear?
we can have gold rings on every finger.
It is in tabletop. That's what it looks like. It even has fur lining.
Oh, it's so cute. I think I'm maxed on magic items, but it's very cute.
I don't think the boots require attunement.
Boots of Elvenkind do, generally.
Do they?
I just
Let me
think
take a
the
check.
badge specifically doesn't, right? Or the badge does.
Let me do a quick look.
No, the badge does require attunement. That's something I...
Yeah. The badge
that is
required
one,
attunement,
yes.
but gave you an attunement slot as well, so it was a
Yes.
free attunement.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Until it
Yeah,
inevitably
boots of
gets revoked.
Yeah,
So the
indeed,
harmonica.
boots of Elvenkind appear to be not requiring concentration, attunement.
The badge requires attunement. Yeah, I thought that the boots did not, because that was a weird thing. Because the cloak does, but the boots don't.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah. Let's see
Because
what
the
is on
slippers of
your.
spider climbing, for example, do require attunement as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm
The
technically.
eye patch would need it. Yeah, your harmonica needs it.
Yep.
Other than that, you don't have anything that needs it.
That is 3, though.
Yeah. Now you
It
have
does.
3, yeah.
It does kind of feel like a Hearten item, though.
Yeah, the ocean would be cold.
He's from the Moonshades. He's already resistant to ice damage, basically. Like, during
But, I
these
mean, the
chilly
fuzzy
Waterdeep
white-
mornings, he's been going around without a shirt.
Is he mechanically?
No, of course not.
Doesn't Uzana have a ring of warmth as well?
She's got a ring of... It's like freedom of movement thing. It
A
makes
web.
it so she can't get webbed.
Yeah, I knew she had that, but I thought you also.
Yeah,
had
we did have a ring of warmth, yeah.
Yeah.
Hear me out. You know, it kind of matches the owlbear. What if you give it to Hooten?
Hooten is an Arctic owlbear. She'll be perfectly fine in cold temperatures.
but
She'll
How
thrive, in
cute!
fact.
How cute would it be to have the on just on the little ball? You'd be so cute.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. Well,
Bernard, as you get up there, you can see these do not look like they're going to carry much weight at
Okay.
all.
Oh, these are the bridges.
And as a dwarf, you inherently know you can't have more than one person on this at a time. And a certain amount of weight might start causing issues.
well, I'd say that rules out.
I'm getting one at a time, and the middle one is probably
It's not going
can't
to
get
survive
across.
the impact from a landing.
I mean,
The middle
teleportation is
one?
always an option.
You can jump across it. It just probably has some inherent dangers for it.
Which is looking
just-
more sturdy, the top one or
Rita,
the bottom one?
That's the same dialogue as, there's nothing stopping you putting your hand in the blender.
Don't press the power button.
They all, other than the middle one, which has the gap, look to be about the same. Let me make sure. For a dwarf, you just automatically know. You're talking about more than 150 pounds starts to be problematic.
Luckily, half the party are less than like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, I have a feeling Kogo Heart and Matrix might have issues with those bridges. Usana, I'm not sure.
She has an amazing badonk. It's like half her body weight.
The Vidalkin Vidonk. This sounds like some sort of like some sort of expanse in space. It's the Vidalcan Vidonk. It's full of asteroids.
They're a great warrior culture.
Well, Lou is less than 150 pounds and can also teleport, so that could be handy. Also,
Okay,
actually,
that's-
I can also reduce somebody in size if they want to try to get across.
Huh, that is a neat idea.
Can we see anything of the doors at the other side that might indicate which might be the best one to try?
I could just have everyone's weight and they can walk across while half weight.
Unless you want
I
to save
feel
that
like
for
with
something a
that,
bit more vital.
I can use it as much as I want.
You just
Yeah, that
see
seems like a decent plan.
How does
there
that go
are
for you,
3
Rena?
doors. That works. The reducing.
Yeah.
Here.
Is
They're all adamantine doors.
would there also be any way to tie a rope or anything on the other side? Or fixate it somehow?
Not really.
how high do you think these were? Like 30 feet tall?
The bridges are 60 foot up.
Okay. If we had the stilts and I was on someone's shoulders, I'd probably teleport up. But that's not gonna work.
Oh, Rosanna could just take us one at a time and reduce weight so we could get across.
Yeah, could probably even do 2 at a time for some of the doors if need be. For half weight.
I mean, I also have an idea that might work is if one of us gets over there and hangs a rope around it, ties it around the bridge, the upper part, right at the wall.
At the
Then
strongest
that
part,
rope-
yeah.
Yeah, then that rope could hang down and someone could climb up the rope.
I mean, let's figure out what's
Using-
behind these doors first.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we would have an option to be on the bridge itself from the bottom.
I mean, for now, if Uzani can adjust my weight, I can just probably comfortably jump across this gap and get there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do have a
Yeah.
very cool rope.
Yeah, right, you already have a rope. Otherwise, would have given you one too.
Mine's magic.
Yes.
A magic which is useless in this particular situation, but it's still magic.
Also, because Lou, aren't you under 150 pounds already?
Yeah, so I mean, he can just like run across basically.
Yeah.
I want to get some extra speed for the jump, so the extra weight will, or so the lesser weight will be nice.
Well, just in case something nasty pops out the door, how about you go first, Bjorn? Now, let's see.
We should get every.
We'll
let's get
see how
someone at
we
every
go
door.
here. So, Uzi, lighten me up. We'll see if something happens when we both get to the door.
We're trying that one first. Okay.
You
Well,
got
I
it.
am.
I'll get ready to jump. I mean, just in case anything goes bad.
Alright, let's see how we go. I just don't feel like one person should be standing by the door waiting for others, you know? So I've been adjustedly dense.
Yeah, just gotta wait for Harton to cross until so Uzi can have my weight as well.
You make it to the door, Harton?
Mm-hmm. Luke, get the fuck over there. Come on, move.
I jumpity jump. Woo!
Alright, so up. Give me.
I'll say, as I'm jumping, I am holding an action to teleport in case I fuck up and fall.
Actually, it doesn't even specify that you needed to do anything for it, so never mind.
I got
okay.
this. Ah,
Oh,
it's better than 10.
What a shame, but
Oh, wait,
DC
no.
is 12.
No, that is true. Dexterity save.
Oh, it's a save?
It's a dexterity save.
I'm gonna cast Mystic Step as
No,
soon as I start to fall.
no, that's not how that works, Lou. Lou, you clear it, you land, it's fine. But part of the bridge breaks away under your foot as you land, and you stumble and fall 60 feet down to the floor.
Oh,
You have
fucking
something to
hell.
do in the middle.
I mean, if I can cast Misty Step between like I have 30 feet range.
Yeah, if you're in the middle of the fall, theoretically. Would you be able to Misty Step back up onto the thing?
Wait, I'll help him.
I can get up high enough to grab it.
That's what it means, right? To hold him, to stop him.
You know what? Roll me a D100. Let me see if you can do it fast enough. No, you do not do it fast enough, Lou. You start. You go kerf on the ground. What's the fall damage? They didn't even cover fall damage on this, even though they tell you to fall. That you fall.
Isn't it like
It's a D6 per 10 feet, I think.
Yeah, it's a D6
Yeah.
per 10 feet.
so 66?
Yeah, 66.
You're getting hit by almost a fireball.
It's pretty fucking dumb. I mean, not being able to the way the fall damage works is stupid in D&D.
20
Well,
damage.
It's just they have to put some kind of mechanic on it.
Yeah, but like falling immediately all the way down as soon as you start, like immediately going 500 feet. That's kind of how they intend it to work.
Yeah. I mean, funnily enough, if you're up in the air and you fall, you cover a lot of distance within 6 seconds. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not
You do,
starting out
yeah.
at my like I'm still accelerating down as I'm falling.
It's still quite a travel time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's like you had a chance, but the problem is you were stumbling and you fell.
It's like why most DMs will not count out first 10 feet, or they might do a little low DC check. But once you get to 20 and 30, that's when you start doing the damage dice a bit more normally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay down here for now, seeing as I'm almost dead.
Holy.
Yeah,
You're right,
you all see him fall. You see Jarlaxle do a very ginger step out to peer down.
Is that calculation right? How is your HP so low?
I only have 30 HP.
30.
He's a bard.
You only have 30?
Yep. I think I've rolled minimum a couple times, so I
Don't
had to
break
take
the
the half.
concentration on me, I'll go get him.
I'm just gonna stay here. You guys deal with the
No, I'm coming to get you.
No, that's good.
No, Lou. Harton, I can get him. I will go get him. All right.
It's alright, you can go on this bridge next time, Luke.
I'm not ready to say I hate dwarves, but
Oi.
A swell of pride in Jarlaxle's chest. Oh, the boy's learning.
All right, Lou.
Don't blame my race because you're fumble-footed.
Remember, only
look, you're
some
shorter than
dwarves
me.
are worth
How
time.
would you guys supposed to jump that?
Is anything broken?
Probably.
As he just lifts his head up and his arms are pointing different directions. His knee is dangling and swinging lightly.
My pain tolerance is remarkable, but man, this hurts.
Yeah. Nothing seems to be, any. But oh, you hurt, Lou.
I'm gonna lay here for a little while, man.
Jarlaxle does a quick go over to check you over. You are in one piece. Let's see if we can put some weight on anything. And he gives
And he
you
stands
2
on you.
hands. No. He offers you 2 hands. 1 hand each. Let's pull up.
I think
If
I
it
landed
hurts-
mostly on my back. My tailbone might be broken, but my legs are okay.
If it hurts too much, let me know, okay?
I'm gonna just teleport next time. That's way easier. I can do it like 5 times.
I have an idea. It will work fine. Just come. Let's get you up. And he goes to help you up.
I'm gonna teleport from now on. I can do that. Forgot I could do that.
You feel ow, but you don't feel broken.
Yeah, let's walk up the stairs slowly.
Good idea.
Teleportation. Cool invention. Should have used that.
With that one, I have another idea. You can teleport or... Well, actually, you probably don't want to climb up right now, do you?
Stairs. I think we should get moving stairs to go upwards and downwards.
It's all right. I have some ideas. Let's go up the stairs.
Yeah, thanks, Jarlaxle.
Once Lou's in view of Bernard, he casts what is it? Healing word at him.
That's like probably half my health.
Hey, come here, you wee cratered fucker.
Yep, you get 8.
I'll give him a cure wounds.
I live.
Minimum, because how did you fuck that up?
It's still most of my health. I'm pretty good now. I'm gonna sit down here. You guys do your thing. I'll come over there if something happens.
Well, I think where I'm standing is secure enough. I'm trying to keep my feet by the door here. So if you want to lighten up someone else to go to the next door, not him. What the fuck are you doing here?
Bjorn,
Yeah.
Harton was standing there, everything is good. You cross over, the door
What?
opens. The second you get over, the door opens.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I say, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm opening the fucking door for you.
I don't like that. There's no fucking door on the other side of that room.
Where did Bjorn learn that magic to open doors from afar? I gotta get that one.
All right. There is a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf, wielding a battle axe and wearing a mask that stands at the back of this 20-foot high room. Before the statue, set into the floor, is an adamantine trap door with pole rings along one side.
Oh, look at that.
Both of you roll a religion, and I will let Bjorn roll at advantage.
I'm gonna fucking need it.
At least you'll have a chance there. Remember, I got a
Yeah.
0 in this.
I also got a 0.
Yeah.
Bam.
Bjorn, you recognize this is a depiction of Gorm Gulfin, the dwarven god of vigilance, also known as Fire Eyes.
Ah, the good old fire eyes.
You're fucking joking. That's Ungrim, obviously. Look at the vengefulness in his face.
That's not vengefulness. That's sharp-eyed sentinelism.
I'm still saying that's
Good
Ungrim.
eye. It fucking ain't.
You're fucking Fire Eyes. He does not use an axe like that there. Single blade he goes for.
What the fuck do you know about that?
As you can see by the 7, fuck all. He's just misremembering things that Bjorn's told him.
Yeah.
You also notice, there is fine craftsmanship here. That statue, you couldn't topple it if you tried. It melds seamlessly to the floor.
Well, we've got a trapdoor in our room.
I think they might have started carving the room down from above and down around this statue.
Well, I got a feeling we have to wave another dwarf in front of the other doors.
Oh, you've got
Will
one.
it close if Bjorn leaves? Actually, is this door still open?
That one is still
What was
open.
that? Bernard, could you possibly come over here and wave in front of that other door?
Hey, don't forget, let Uzi lighten you up each.
Mm-hmm.
Would reduce stack with that to make someone weigh 20 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get some kites.
It's time for extreme goat ball. This time the ball punches back. You have 1
So
minute past the battle rager.
So Bernard, Nadrax is asking your presence down here to try the door.
Okay, I wandered round and down. I have a quick look at the floor to make sure it's all good, and then I head across.
It's not good, but as long as you're under 150, you should be okay.
I assume Asana puts on the lightweight.
Yeah.
thing.
Yep, I can only do it to one person at a time now.
Yeah. Can you do it at range or
30 feet?
30 feet.
Alright, that's not enough to get Harton from over there.
No.
Ah.
30 feet, friend or foe, no save. You just are.
When you
All right.
lightly touch the door, it swings open,
I
And
poke my head
ins-
in just to see what's going on.
The northeast and south walls of this 20-foot high room are adorned with dust-covered frescoes depicting dwarf smiths at work at their forges. An iron anvil sits atop a raised stone block in the middle of the floor. Both fixtures are draped in cobwebs. Give me a perception check. You notice that the fresco on the wall, the stone hammer being wielded by the smith in the fresco on the south of the wall can be taken away from where it rests. It actually will pop out.
Interesting. But nothing else.
Not particularly.
Right. So we have to look at the middle door somehow.
I guess you could just change to a spider and crawl across.
I have another idea involving rope. I'm just currently trying to paint a crude picture so I can
No,
make.
it kind of made sense from the start. 'Cause we know there's pillars down below, so there's strong spots and weak spots.
I mean, it's a more advanced idea here. Mainly to get from one bridge to the other, because jumping is clearly an issue.
Some of us can't teleport. I don't know. I don't think the dwarves are capable though.
All right, almost done. All right, that should work.
There is some drow mumbling. And Kribbig goes and tries to jump across because he is light enough on his own.
Now, can I tell, in the drow mumblings, were they making fun of Lou?
No.
Damn.
Kribbig is fine and gets to the door.
Now, as I was posting here, guess I'll draw it over here as well.
Oh, I can see
basically, if Bernard takes a rope, ties it around the bridge here, and tosses it over the other thing so it dangles down over here. Over there, we can climb up the rope on that side.
I just walked up all those stairs and I have to go back down to climb a rope?
I mean, it is just...
Only issue is that's 40 foot. It's 60 foot down. You're going to have to tie a rope, 2 ropes together at least.
My rope's only 50 feet long.
I think I do have at least one rope. Does anyone else have a rope?
I have a magic rope.
It is also 50 feet, probably.
Yeah. So we're still a little tiny bit short because we have to wrap it around as well.
Bernard's got a rope.
That's totally good then. We could do that to get up, or I mean, there's plenty of other ways.
I mean, that's my idea, which doesn't require any magic at this point, I think.
I mean,
I'm guessing these bridges are what's above the other room downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's really also nowhere else for us to really go except these 3 rooms. This is the last explorable thing that we've seen.
Okay, but Rena, would it be an issue to tie those ropes together so Bernard can go over there?
It would just take a little bit of work. But for Bernard to get over there on the rope, that would take a lot of effort. He'd have to go down and then climb up.
Or he could become
just
a
go
spider.
along the wall. I can just cast spider climb on myself and just walk across.
But that's also what I'm saying. You don't even just use the spell slot. You could just use the wild shape, could become a spider and crawl across.
Well, to be fair,
I honestly don't know if I'm allowed to go to a shape that gives me any special movement types yet.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
think
are
it's just
Yeah, it's no
water and
flight.
flying.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
only
no flying,
specifies
yeah.
swimming speed and flying speed. Climb's
Especially
fine.
because you already have access to the spell, which does that, so it's not like it's breaking any of that.
Yes, you can go to something that has spider climb, just not flying or swim speed.
And also, I mean, using slots at this point, like, there's not like we're probably not going to fight this dragon. We're going to see, hopefully.
Lou,
We don't
there
really
could be
want-
more things than the dragon.
Ah, come on.
Case in point, the black pudding.
That was easy.
And,
It's nowhere near as
also
deadly as a
half the
60-foot
party.
pole.
My
Yeah,
other,
it was the good half. I'm glad I was
other
there.
issue is what creature can I go that's got spider climb and still has the dexterity to actually do the tying of the rope?
Funnily enough, spiders are quite good with Fred.
Well, theoretically, you don't have to do the tying of the rope quite yet. You could just go over there and then later figure out if you need to do.
Actually,
the rope
wait,
tying.
can I cast enlarge on a druid's animal form?
Yeah.
A really big spider?
Yeah.
I mean- There are plenty big spiders.
but I mean, if it's like bigger,
That was
Make
a
I mean,
large
enlarge is a whole
size-
size. It's a whole size class.
That was a
A
fun.
huge size spider.
That was a fun part of creeping people out. Some people were debating why are giant spiders more intelligent and stealthy than the small ones in D&D. In this case, I'm pointing out that's because the small ones are only going up against insects. The bigger spiders have larger, more intelligent prey.
Mm-hmm.
Like the party.
Yeah.
Although small spiders can be deadly, as in Ilfrin's case.
Plus, we could also say that the rope is loosely tied. You know, there's a bit of a knot prepared. He's just got to slip it around.
Right, okay. I'll go back and collect the ropes and get this arranged, and then I'll shift into a, I'm guessing giant spider or something. I don't even know what
Tarantula.
CR rating it.
Tiny little thing.
There is a giant spider form that you can use. I forget. I think it's a wolf spider.
Really? You forget?
I use a different one now. I use a higher CR one now, but yeah, there is a large spider shape that you can use. Ilfrin did it all the time.
You
Yes,
should be able to
if it was a medium spider, was it?
I think you
it's a
should be
medium.
able to, as a, at level 5, you can be challenge range 1 creatures, right?
Seeing as I've got the moon one or whatever it is, circle of the moon. I'm not too sure if I get to challenge rating 2 or 1.
Oh, Circle of the Moon. I think it's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Circle
it's
of the Moon
higher.
is- That's good
Let me pull this up.
things.
Yeah, level 2, highest CR1.
Yeah, circle of moon, you get CR1 at level 5. Your other circles, it won't be CR half.
Yeah, I think I get CR2 at next level, but I'm CR1 at the moment.
Yeah, and
You can
CR1 is
already-
a giant spider.
Yeah.
So technically, you could also just crawl with someone on your back.
Yeah, become the riding spider.
Yeah, and you could do it for an hour.
In that case, I could literally get people to just walk up and down the wall and carry everybody up without even using the rope then.
Well,
Yep.
it was pointed out that the walls are actually pretty unsafe. Like, the whole place is crumbling, the bridge is just more so.
With that many legs, I'll say that they could probably ride up. Because if one goes, chances are he at least has the other ones.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do the whole giant spider thing.
I
I'm
would
just now
still
gonna
recommend. I would still recommend the rope just in case we need to get back and up down again, because it does take a lot of time with the giant spider form.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, do that and have the rope there as a safety device in case somebody falls off.
Yeah, alternatives.
So, also I will point out, are we moving everybody onto the bridge before we open the door? And if not, who's going to be opening the door?
We
I
kind of
guess
need
it-
to open the door
Um,
first to make sure that it goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Falling is
Yes.
totally safe. I didn't die.
I guess it also
Actually, what-
depends if if the door recognizes him in spider form as being a dwarf.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Mhm. So are you going to turn into spider form and then try to check the door?
I smell a trap. Or an encounter.
I don't smell a trap. I'm seeing me having to waste a form just to get over there and then find out I need to use the second one.
No. So you could just ferry me over to begin with. Then we can see let the door open.
I mean, technically, your forms come back with a short rest, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to transform into a spider, wander over there and see if the door will open for me in spider form.
It does not.
In that case, I go and see which dwarf wishes to be carted up the wall or across the wall to test the door.
We just have one other.
Yeah. As the spider just comes over around the door, just makes it come hither. Ah!
Well, let's do the sensible thing. I'll step
By
outside,
the way,
I
I
suppose.
look like a very large, slightly cute jumping spider.
There is no cute for Scotch Bear, and that's because it involves spiders.
You know, two massive eyes along with the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 8 of them, Scotch, shining in the light.
Yeah. Ugh.
Biggest dinner plates.
And because he's
thankfully
dwarven,
this is Bjorn.
and because he's a dwarven druid, his pedipalps are extra hairy.
Ugh.
But yes, Bjorn, when you get we don't need to measure. When you get ferried over, you can touch the door, and the door does open as expected. And let's see if it actually reveals or if it tries to do it again. There it goes. It actually reveals it. Inside this room is 4 suits of rusted plate armor, sans helmets, size for a dwarf. They stand in the corners of the room. Each suit is absolutely draped in cobwebs, and dwarvish runes are carved into the far wall.
What does the rune say?
A secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. You know, you don't even have to roll for this one, that Dumathoin is the dwarven god of secrets.
I did hide that turnip behind the fireplace.
You're not over there, Lou.
But I did.
Secret never told.
Oh, Bernard walks up to the statue and whispers to it, "I'm useless at forging."
You're also a spider. You probably have to go out
Yeah.
to a spider form, otherwise you're just going.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think that counts.
No, I'm not going to switch out of spider form at the moment.
Sorry, what did you say you did?
He didn't switch out of spider
Okay,
form.
yeah.
No, it's just screeching at it and it didn't
Yeah.
understand me.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, buddy. A secret never told. All right. I'll walk up there and whisper. I was the reason for why my cousin's fiance broke off the wedding.
Does any? Oh,
I say it in Dwarven.
does the cousin know this? Or correction, does the fiance know this?
Well, the cousin, the fiance will probably know because he was involved in it.
Yeah.
Well, she probably didn't say why she broke up with him.
Okay, so nobody has actually been told this other than this is between
she
the
just
two
broke
involved.
it off.
I'll say it counts. I will say it counts. You didn't even see this, Bjorn. This was fine dwarven craftsmanship. This trap door in the floor, you don't even see where the seam ends or begins. But the trap door flips open, giving access to a spiral stone staircase that descends 120 feet.
Whoa, boy. Well, I found another entrance.
I wave my
Okay.
legs to indicate that we need to start tying the rope off so I can start ferrying people up and down.
Oh. Oh yeah, then Bjorn wouldn't even know what's in this other room. Because that would probably be of interest to him.
I guess I shall explain it from over far. Again, just grab that rope, let it hang down,
Mm-hmm.
so the rest
Yes,
of
a
us can
crawl
get up there.
Hey, done.
All right.
Yeah, there's
Here
a
we go.
long staircase down in here.
All right. I shall make the sword go down there and back up over the rope. Unless there's something stopping me.
No. Jarlaxle looks at you, Lou. Lou, can you levitate?
No, I got the darkness gene.
I'll help. I'll help Natrix get up a bit faster by pulling the rope at the same time.
Thank you.
One sec. I need to look up something.
I can teleport. Should have done that. Fell off the bridge.
Uh, da, da, da. If you're using levitate, can you carry somebody?
I mean, it would make sense maybe if Uzana reduced someone in weight before they were carried. Because you can carry, like, your gear.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably carry somebody.
Okay, Webgun, can I ask you to remove that image from tabletop, please?
What's wrong? It's cute.
It's a spider.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Is the one I posted a problem?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
What does make it? Is it just a more realistic rendition that makes it like an actual issue?
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
I was thinking about I think Thomas was the spider, but then I wasn't sure if I should actually post that, so I decided for the anime spider instead.
Yeah.
I figured that one would be harmless.
Those are clearly sock puppets, not legs.
Felrect goes down. And
Right here, jeez, Felrect.
I hate you, Lou. He goes back downstairs and just levitates himself up. When he can get a hold of it, he grabs on, pulls himself over, and unlevitates and walks into the room. Meanwhile, Jarlaxle gestures, "Come on, Lou. I will assist you getting up."
Thank you. My bones that were not broken are definitely not broken now. I've just been sitting here because I'm lazy.
Bernard
Yes.
is just kind of ferrying people up as they need it.
Just
Oh,
to
we-
give a
we've-
frame of reference, this is the closest I can tolerate.
Very
It looks like this.
stylized.
Yeah.
Warcraft spiders, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, Black Widow one still a little bit.
But Jarlaxle does gesture, "All right, Lou, just grab a hold of me. I will levitate you up, all right?"
Yeah, I'm not gonna try anything fancy for the rest of the day.
Sorry, I cut Raiders Internet again. And yep, Jarlaxle does help levitate you up. And make sure you
Wow.
get up before he pulls himself up. Could somebody grab him for me?
Hey, yeah, Luke.
Thanks everybody.
Fine.
As he holds you in the arms. Wow, it's for some reason it's a familiar and comfortable feeling.
You know, I'm feeling better now. You guys can be mean to me about how I fell off the bridge now.
That looks
Bernard
quite
comes up
nasty.
behind him and just pats him on the back with a leg or two.
There's so many hairs on the leg. Oh my god.
Yeah, he is a giant spider.
I could make him bigger. Gigantic spider. We'll save that for an emergency.
So yeah, after a while, you all get ferried over. These two over. Who is going down the stairs first?
Well, Bjorn was the one to whisper the secret, so he should probably lead the way just in case it's a. It goes, oh wow, that's a hell of a secret. Down to hell you go.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright. And reveal.
Very scary spiders.
Is this satisfactory?
Yes.
That's how they deal with it? That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
They just have
the-
static image PNGs of cats.
yeah.
I'm hitting select.
I need to get back into satisfactory after the newest update.
It is not letting me drag and drop tokens. Hold on, I need to refresh. Which is good. I probably need to add another character sheet to my control anyways right now. Felrect again. I have to open everybody's sheet again. No, not those. Thank you. Cribbig. Unknown person B. Oh, very convenient. You were easy to open, bro. Right. So everybody, move down as tight as you can to the area down here. So don't let yourselves go too far one way or the other.
Did you ping? I couldn't. Oh, I see. I see.
The drow all volunteer, other than Lou, to stay up top for the moment.
I'm assuming I have to go, right, Jarlaxle?
You do have to go, yes.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I'd rather take the stairs than the fast way.
I know we're deep in the vault now, but we want to pause here. We're 15 minutes over 3 hours.
Close an hour over general ending time.
You want to keep going or not? It's just like
It
this is
is-
a nice bit where we can stop without anything.
Yes.
Hmm?
It's like this is a good place just because, yeah, everything's about to transpire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're
it is
not-
on for next week, so we're not dropping off on too much of a cliffhanger anyways.
Yep.
Yep. And then they went down the hole.
Yep, we went down the hall.
Dragon Ball Z.
Just arrange
Already ran into the
yourselves. Arrange yourselves for however you're going to be. Remember, try to stick as close to the stairs as possible.
Yeah, I think we're already as clumped up as we are going to get.
Now to click the button.